all right. Is this shit working? It is fucking working. So we are fucking back. Let's fucking go. So how are you people? Thank you for being here. Thank you for putting up with me. Because I was taking a tiny little break right last week. So I'm happy to be back. How are you people? Let me know if you're watching wherever you are. If you're on Twitch, YouTube, wherever you are. I already see Genki on the chat. How are you, dude? You told me you were on the shop, on the sandwich shop, right? Hope everything's going well on the shop, dude, and shit, your game and everything. Yeah. Thank you people for being here. Anyone that is there. I'm happy to be back, and I hope that I can get back on the fucking streaming saddle, which is not easy to get back to. Not gonna lie. When you start to get a little bit of silence throughout a couple of days, it can be a bit addictive to get back to get off the silence and shit. But yeah, we are back. Let me see, because I see that the audio is, yeah, okay, there it is. Okay, awesome. How are you people? Genki says shop is good, game is good. Happy for you, dude. Good shit. So we're gonna get back here and try to keep up with the same shit that I was working the other day. I didn't touch anything of the things that I was working on the last live stream. I have been working on other implementations on the game, but I didn't touch anything about this same map, people. If you're watching, wherever you're watching, this is the same shit that I was working on a week ago. Since I took a break, I got sick. I was gonna take a break on the weekend, but I got sick before the weekend, so it just became a long break because of the sickness. So yeah, sorry, and I'm happy that I'm back. Grime time, what's up, dude? What's up? Yeah, Tulio is in the building, says Grime Time TV. Welcome back, nerdy. Welcome back to you also, dude. Appreciate it. How are you, brother? It says no more Pikachu hat. Oh, dude. I had forgotten about the Pikachu hat. It was on the washing machine, and then I got sick, dude. I didn't came back to streaming, so I gotta pick it up, dude. It's already dried up and shit, but I gotta pick it up. Grimeshine, how are you, dude? What are you doing? How's life and shit? Happy to see you back, dude. Happy to see me back also. Holy shit, dude. Dude, it's fucking crazy. That week, it was the first week that I took. I wasn't meaning to take that week as a break. It was just that I got ill. I got the illness, right? I got a bit sick, so it really felt like a long fucking time, dude. Oh shit. I feel like I haven't been streaming for months. Yeah, time is weird. But I'm happy to be back nonetheless. How are you people? Let me know if you're watching wherever you are. Let me enable stream avatars, because yeah, we gotta have them, right? Yeah, let me see. Let's see if they're working. If they're not working, I'm just gonna keep going. Gotta log in here and start working. There they are. Okay, there they are. Fuck yeah. So Grimeshine TV says on Twitch, not too bad, dude. Chilling on the couch with Hannah, playing Steam Deck, checking out this new game, The Precinct. How is it, dude? By the way, so my mom came from a trip because she was seeing my sister who lives in Taiwan, and my awesome sister sent me something fucking cool. So I love my Steam Deck, dude, but this is fucking cool, dude. Check this shit out. I've got a new console. This is my new portable console sent from Taiwan by my sister. It's an Anbernic. So it's like a Game Boy Advance SP, right? But it's got all of the emulators and shit. So I'm happy about my new portable. As we're talking about portable consoles and shit, I'm happy about this shit, dude. Check this out. Thank you, sister. I love you. Fuck yeah. So yeah, Grimeshen, how is this game, The Precinct, dude? What is it about? I hadn't heard about this one. Also, only Hans, I know you're chilling on the couch and shit. Sending the love to you, both to you and Grimeshine. Thank you for watching. Grimeshine says, oh, that's dope. What? That's dope. What the emulators does it run? What's it called again? This is the brand. I'm gonna send the Anbernic. It's just got a weird fucking model, dude. RG and some fucking numbers and letters and shit. But that's the brand, the one that I sent on the chat. It runs until PlayStation 1, it seems. Yeah, and a bit of PSP. Yeah. Grimeshan says, I literally just opened it, kind of like a Grand Theft Auto, but you're a cop. Oh, is this a new game? Only Hans says, hi, I'm here. You too, Tulio. How are you, my friend? Appreciate it. I am good. I'm happy. Trying to get back on the salon shit, right? So let's get to it while we keep talking. Okay, let me just walk around here. Things are gonna look fucking weird, are gonna be looking fucking weird right now on the game, because I'm implementing some new menu system which fucks a bit with the graphics, right? So I gotta set up the graphics configurations with the menu system and the UI and shit. So things are gonna look a bit different, like the camera angle, also graphics. Yeah, I gotta tweak that shit. I'm still learning how this works, so things may look a bit different in terms of graphics. Only Hans says, let's get it. Let's fucking get it. What did you have for dinner today, Only Hans? Dude, it was 1 month and a half since I had ate rice, sugar, carbs. And today I just went fucking crazy eating all of these carbs from Asia that my mom brought on all of these candies from, oh shit, yeah, but yeah, I'm happy to be back, but got out in 2 days. Tomorrow I'm having a ramen. I'm having a ramen bowl and shit, ramen soup. But the day after tomorrow, I'm getting back into keto because it's fucking working. But it was fun today to break the diet. It was a good reason to break the diet nonetheless. Okay, what the fuck is up with this one? Why does this one look different than this one? Yeah, let me see. Let me delete this. What the fuck is up with this plane? Only Hans says, I made rice and beans and quesadillas. Oh shit. That is some good food to have. I love rice and beans. Have you ever tried making rice and beans with coconut milk? Do you get coconut milk up there in the US, like in the cans and shit? I assume yes, right? Try to make it one day with coconut milk. It's made in that way in many places. Bit, what's up? Nerdy, can you play audio on stream yet? Or do you hate us? No, I don't hate you, dude. I think I can. Give me a sec. I think I can. I'm just gonna double check to see if we can, dude. Okay, let me see, man. Let me see. Yeah, I think we can. Fail to what? Okay, let me see. Audio output capture. Okay, yeah, Pete, we can. So, do you want to share anything with audio, dude? How are you, dude? By the way, yeah, let me know. Check your DM. You sent the video. Okay, I'm gonna check the DM first, and I'm gonna check the video on another monitor first, because, dude, you are always trying to bait me with some links. Gex says Retroid better than Unburnic. Dude, I don't care. Oh shit, the fuck happened? Yeah, the screen. No, Beat. No, Beat. No, we cannot see any fucking audio and shit. No, dude. Yeah. Nah, that shit isn't working, dude. Yeah, okay. Or give me a sec. Let me put that layer below everything. Shit, man. This fucking shit to send audio from one computer to the other one. It's a total fucking mess, dude. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, okay. We can, Bit. We can. So, Bit says it is back. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, people. Yeah. Okay, let me see what Bit sent on Discord. Dude, I hope it's not a bad link, dude. I gotta download this one, or is it like,
this is
can
a
I
game
play
dev trick here now to give your animations an extra bounce. This is a game dev trick.
The fuck is this? Okay, let's check it out. Let's check it out. Can you hear the music? I think you can,
You've
right?
gotta hear.
Yeah. Okay, let's check out the video that Bit sent. I don't know what the fuck is this, dude. but I'm gonna have to check it out because I'm coming back to Twitch today, and
This is a game dev trick you've gotta hear now to give your animations an extra bounce. A real quick trick to fix all your problems. Hear me out. Put the pivot on the bottom.
Pivot on the bottom. Pivot on the bottom. Pivot on the bottom. Pivot on the bottom. Pivot on the bottom. Pivot on the bottom. Pivot on the bottom.
Pivot on the bottom, what does that mean? Just put the center point at the character's feet, so when they squish and stretch, they stay nice and neat. Oh no, I've woken up Charlie Sheen. Wishless Mr. Sleepy Man on
it's a good
Steam.
fucking song, dude. It's a good fucking video. I'm gonna have to check out this shit again, dude.
This
Let's
is a
play
game
that
dev
shit again.
trick you've
That
gotta
is a
hear
good
now
fucking trick.
to give your animations an extra bounce. A real quick trick to fix all your problems. Hear me out. Put the pivot on the bottom.
Whichever fucking model you're doing on Blender or Unreal Engine, pivot on the bottom. Pivot on the bottom. Yeah. That is, this is educational
Pivot on
stuff,
the
dude.
bottom, what does that mean? Just put the center point at the character's feet, so when they squish and stretch, they stay nice and neat. Oh no.
Look, this is educational shit. Yeah, people. So if you're doing 3D modeling and shit, put the fucking pivot point on the bottom. It's gonna help you a lot. Yeah, that is not a joke. This is real shit. Yeah, it's real. Oh fuck, dude, that was a good video, dude. Yeah, thank you for that good one. Grimson says pivot on the bottom, pivot on the bottom, pivot on the bottom. Seraxis says hello, people. How are all of you? Where have you been, Seraxis? Thank you for coming back, dude. I have also been off the internet and off Twitch and shit, so you can ask me the same thing, like where the fuck I've been. So yeah, how are you, Seraxis? We were just watching some video about pivot on the bottom for 3D modeling, which is fucking true. We need that shit. Oh shit, Pakaku. Oh my god, hi Nerdy, how are you feeling? I am feeling good, my friend. How are you? By the way, thank you for coming back to the channel. Thank you for not leaving me there to, yeah, in the dust, people coming back. Nice community, appreciate it. Yeah, dude, I was like feeling, oh shit, I was feeling guilty, people, these last few days. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh shit, dude, I hope that people don't stop coming to the channel because I was taking these last few days while I was sick and shit. Yeah. How are you, people? Yeah, this is, it's a real thing, that streamer guilt and shit. Yeah, not gonna lie, I don't know why that fucking happens. I never thought this was gonna fucking happen, that I was gonna start feeling guilty and shit, but I'm happy to be back. Seraxi says on Twitch, I'm doing fine, bro, and working on my game and trying to level up my 3D skills. And how you are, your health doing so far? Hope you're doing great. I am good. I am like totally good, dude, totally fresh and shit, but last week I was cooked. Yeah, I don't know what it was, dude. I think in many countries, not only mine, there's been like this flu going on. A lot of people getting a flu, dude, and shit. And I don't know if I got that same flu or if I had COVID, or I don't know, dude, but I caught something last week. But I'm glad that I am back. I am good right now, dude. All is good. Thank you for asking. I am happy that you're still working on your game. How is that going, by the way? Seraxi says, yeah, heard of it. Yeah, dude. I've seen a lot of people. Yeah, like Grimeshine and Only Hans got sick the week before me, living like 100,000 miles away from where I live. And it was something like, yeah, so I don't know if it's COVID, dude. Another flu going around and shit. But I caught that shit. Yeah, so I'm happy, dude, that you're still working on your game. What have you been working on these days? Pakaku, what have you been working on? Have you made some new weapons and shit? How are you, by the way? Okay, let's continue here. Yeah, I don't know why that stuff was looking. Yeah, let me see. Give me a sec. I'm gonna disable this one. Yeah, I watch you setting up something there in OBS. Okay, we are back. Okay, yeah, this material was looking weird on this plane, but it's back. We are back. Okay, let's continue working here. Okay, Polypheme, what's up, dude? Akaku, okay, let me get back. Genki says first, I had a bit of a scare on the weekend, nerdy. What type of scare? Like a health scare, dude? Or like a paranormal one? Which of both? Pakaku says on Twitch, I'm working on a big fork. Just spent like 6.5 hours drawing the engravings, but now I'm on to texturing. Fuck yeah, Pakaku, fuck yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Polyphim says 1, 2, 3 here, Cabo Honduras space station to Spaceman Nerdy. Have to retrieve your memories. I repeat, have to retrieve your memories. Dude, I am happy that I'm fucking back on planet Earth, because I was like way out of fucking planet Earth the last week, dude. So thank you for the welcome, Polyphim. Yeah, all is good. Houston, we do not have a problem right now. How are you, Polyphim? What are you doing right now? Seraxis says, I'm working on a motion graphic for something. Oh, fuck yeah. Hayes says, what's up, nerdy? What's up, Hayes? How are you, dude? What have you been working on these days? On your gaming shit? Turning Cock says, do you get to fight groundhogs digging in the garden? No. No, my friend. Are you asking about... How are you, Turning Cock? You're talking about these gardens, the ones on the game? I don't think so. I don't think we're gonna be able to fight groundhogs around here. This would be like mostly peaceful places. Yeah, like these gardens, the ones that I have around here. Yeah, I would say that no fighting, no battles around this type of towns in the game. Mostly battles and combat are gonna be out of this type of towns. Genki says, yeah, health scare. I had something on my knee growing, bit scary. Oh, fuck. What type of thing on the knee, dude? Yeah, that sounds weird. Yeah. Polyphim growing? Yeah, like a bug? Like, yeah, like what, dude? Genki says to Hayes, how you been? Yeah, how you been, Hayes? Turning says, I'm all right. Hope you are well. Thank you, my dude. Appreciate it. I am well now. Yeah, I am out of the woods. I don't know what I caught last week, but... it was good, I would say, in a way, because I went into like meditation mode and shit, silence and shit. Sometimes it's good to have those times, I would say, even if you're sick. So I'm not gonna say that it was a bad thing necessarily. Hayes says, yeah, I've been working on Galva and I've done a lot of shit while you were away. Yeah, I was away for a bit, right? What type of shit have you been working on? Hayes says to Polyphim, yeah, sort of like a bug on my knee growing. Dude, did you get like bitten by a fucking bug? Grampian says, I think they call it that a kneecap player. Oh, are you talking about the Genki's shit on the knee? Or which one? What is a kneecap player? Holm says, that's not that uncommon here. Is it gone now? Yeah, it's not uncommon around here. Hazedev says, sup Genki, good dude, just locked in, working on shit. Logic Driver Pro shit, new mechanics, voice line animations, new aliens. Yeah, it seems like you're locked in, right, dude? Yeah, fuck yeah, man. How is it going on, Game Jolt? Genki says, yeah, it's gone now. I'm not knee growing anymore. Polyphim sending the love to Hayes. Hayes sending the love. Genki says, have you been playing with Pro States? With what, dude? Yeah, I don't know about those functionalities on Logic Driver Pro, dude. But yeah, but I was hearing about that the other day, but I haven't seen those ones. Yo, Grimchain, what is a kneecap, dude? Yeah, what is a kneecap? Are you talking about the shit about the knees and shit? But what Genki was saying about bugs biting you and shit and putting something that starts growing beneath the skin, it is very common here in Latin America. Yeah, like what Polyphim was saying. Yeah, for sure. It's not uncommon. Yeah, it's not like really common, but it's not uncommon, I would say. Yeah, Grimson says, what's talking about Genki's knee? Oh, you were talking about that one. Yeah. Genki says, yeah, right. Can I send you a picture of what? Grimson says, being an asshole. Yeah, no, dude. Yeah, I know. We're chilling and shit. Grimshine, what have you been working on your game? Haven't seen your game in a while, dude. I hope you're inspired. I hope you're locked in and shit. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know it was called like that. Yeah, scary shit. Yeah, scary shit. Nonetheless. Okay, people. Where the fuck are we? Yeah, this water is okay or not. It's not okay. What the fuck? It gets weird on some planes and not on others. Yeah, okay, let me delete that one and let's get to the back of all of this town. Let's start working on this part of the world, right? So we can finish this shit and I can get this out of the way, work on this in other ways. We can do other things on the next few live streams. Okay, let me move this one around here. Yeah. I'm talking about what? About Logic Driver Pro? Yeah. No, I don't know about those ones, dude. Because I don't have Logic Driver Pro. I have only tried the light version, not the pro version. It's an expensive one. It's an expensive one. So yeah, I haven't used it as much as I should. Grimkin says, what happened? I've been working on my game. I got an experience leveling system in place, as well as an inventory loot system and a framework for implementing quests. Yeah, you told me. Yeah, I've seen these videos privately and shit. Yeah, but dude, it just feels like fucking weeks. And it's just been a few days. Shit, dude, time is weird. Just a few days not live streaming on Twitch feels like weeks, dude. And I feel like I haven't been seeing these games in a lot of time. Yeah. Grimkin says, been also doing some writing on the story character development stuff. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. That is a good thing to work on, dude. Cause yeah, it's essential that people connect with whichever character you're using. You're making, right? Genki says you tried the light version pro. They still work very well. Apparently it's like the paper CD and increase. I haven't used it that much, dude. I gotta like learn more about it. Yeah, but I haven't used it that much as I should. Yeah, the thing about me, dude, is I'm always like hard coding shit. Yeah, that type of puzzle, dude. I always go like hard coding shit, and I should take advantage of many systems and tools and shit, but I don't, because sometimes I feel like it's a slow learning process and shit, and I procrastinate it, and then I go in hard code shit. But I gotta like learn how to use it in a better way. Grimeshine has been using it in a lot of ways. Yeah, Grimeshine has been using some very cool tools I've been seeing in Unreal Engine. Okay, let me see this, people. Let me close up this one. Let me close up this one. What the fuck happened here with this fence? When did this happen? Okay, we only need 4. Okay, I am gonna move this one around here. What the fuck is happening, dude? My keyboard is being a bit stupid. Okay, there it is. Fuck, dude. The fuck is happening, keyboard? Don't shed the bed today. Fuck. Yeah, let me see, people. Yeah, the keystrokes are being a bit weird. Yeah, okay, let me disconnect it and change the mode of this. Okay. Okay, awesome. Yeah, okay, yeah, there it is. Fuck yeah, we are back. Okay, let's go to the back. Okay, let me see. Let's analyze these places. I think I'm gonna do another forest on the back of these towns, like in this part. Yeah, check this out. Yeah, I'm gonna do another forest, but I don't think I'm gonna do it in the flat way like I did the other one, like this one, right? Yeah, like the one that I have here. I may do a bit of like hills and shit, so this forest covers this, right? I don't want to be able as a player to see that town in the back from far away. I want to be like surprised when I get to that point. Yeah, so I'm thinking of, yeah, about all of this area and shit, and how am I gonna approach that one? Because yeah, I gotta do some hills and shit. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, we should only, if we are at this point in the camera as a player, I only want to see like the middle of this, the entrance of this town, not the whole town. I want it to be covered by something. Maybe it's some woods, some forest, some like hills and shit. I don't know. So let me figure out that layout. Should we have a couple of these ones? I don't think I would use these ones. Yeah, these are, I only use them for like the sides and shit, like the limits of world. So I would definitely not go with those ones. Yeah, but let me think about it. Yo, Gramshan, how are your plugins going, dude? Good fucking plugins you got, dude. Are all of these from the fab sale and shit, or you got them afterwards? By the way, people, if you're watching, if you're new in the channel, you want to send a message in the chat is open. If you want to ask me anything about what I'm working on, please let me know. Please let me know. Okay, let me see. Yeah, okay, we're gonna say, nah, I wouldn't use these things. The thing is that if I go with something that is more like hilly, like a terrain, I wouldn't be able to use the nanite displacement and shit. This shit, I wouldn't be able to use that. Yeah, that would definitely break. This is just for flat type of surfaces. So yeah, I gotta like decide what the fuck am I gonna do here. Okay, let's just try this one, this idea. Let me just block out things. I'm just gonna block out things, see how I manage this one. Grampian says they are good, the plugins. Haven't used too many yet. Me neither, dude. I've got a couple on the sale. The thing is that you gotta like sit down, right, and read the documentations, make them work. You gotta import them in the right way. If not, you can fuck some things up. You gotta be careful with importing and adding new plugins to projects in Unreal Engine. But yeah, dude, I totally get it. Yeah, so you also got one for making easy fog and another one that lets you easily stamp text as a decal. Yeah, I saw that one about the easy fog, not that other one about the decals and shit. Yeah, how are you gonna use that one? The one about stamping text as a decal. Okay, let me see this one. Transform here on X. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I want this to be more like a surprise. I don't know how I'm gonna manage it yet and shit. This is mostly for making signs and stuff. Ah, okay. Yeah, graffiti, exactly. Yeah, like graffiti and shit. Have you thought about doing graffiti on some places on the game so it looks like what type of graffiti do you want to use on the game, by the way? More like artsy stuff or more like dystopian, old, dangerous places stuff? Draven says right now I'm working on a relationship system kind of like Stardew Valley. What, dude? Fuck yeah. Oh shit, this guy is locked in and now I feel like shit. I gotta like lock in people. I gotta get back on the saddle and shit because Grimeshine is locked in. Dude, I cannot fucking believe what you just said right now. That is some complex fucking system. Grimeshine says not really sure. I have my work cut out for me. Yeah, Seraxi says cool shit, Grimeshine. Yeah. Oh fuck yeah, dude. Dude, did you get inspired by the podcast you sent me the other day about Eric Barone, the creator of Stardew Valley? Did that inspire you, that conversation? I haven't watched all of it yet, but did you get inspired after that one? Grimson says, yeah, I'm gonna try to have seasons in a day and night system. There's gonna be like 7 or 8 main characters you can build relationships with. Oh, fuck, dude. Yeah, that is really cool. That's really cool, and I would say also overwhelming, dude. Yeah, thinking about making a system about relationships between the characters in that way. Oh fuck, dude, yeah. Grimes says, yeah, definitely. Although he said his game took him 4 years working like 12 hours a day, at that rate it's gonna take me like 12 years to finish this. I would say, dude, that if we tell to ourselves that if we wanna make a game with all of the complexities and all of the systems that this guy implemented, maybe, dude, maybe it could take us like this amount of years, who knows, and shit. But maybe if we just go in a more simplistic way with many of these systems, it would take less time, dude. Yeah, I have read the story about this guy. He wasn't like working and shit. He had like some type of like jobs, like working on a theater, like with the projector and shit, but it wasn't well paid and shit. He was mostly his girlfriend was mostly like paying for the expenses in the household while he was making the game and going for the dream. So yeah, that is a really cool story of love, dude. Yeah, not only about game development, but also about the deep love and like blind belief on this girl, on the shit that this guy was working on for like 4 or 5 years. Yeah, Gramscian says, I'm basically just gonna give each person a float and either add or subtract from that float based on things I do to improve harm the relationship. Ah, yeah. Yeah, then I'll have checks where if that float is greater than or equal to a certain number, they will give you gifts and stuff. That is a very cool way of thinking about this, dude, in a very simple way, but in which you could have very deep relationships. Gramscian says also, I'll have to talk to Hannah about that. Maybe she can be my sugar mama while I work on the game. Yes. Yeah, all who vote in favor, we are here. We vote in favor. Oh shit, dude. No, I'm gonna get fucking cooked by only hands by saying that I'm in favor of this motion. Yeah, dude. No, that guy Eric Barone, that guy was living the dream. It's not a joke. Yeah, you could call it that way, a sugar mama or not a sugar mama and shit, but that girl really believed on the guy. And oh shit, dude, it must be really hard to believe on some fucking random game, because it wasn't a famous game until it released and shit. Yeah, so yeah, that's love, dude. I am not saying that all of the game dev, all of the girlfriends of game devs in the world or boyfriends of game devs in the world, whether you're a girl or a guy, your couple has to like pay for your game development process, right? I'm just saying that it's an interesting story about this girl, how she believed on the guy like for all of these years. Yeah, good shit. I'm happy for both of them because they are both enjoying the fruits, the rewards of their hard-working process. Okay, let me see this one. Yeah, this one 6, 15, 23. Yeah, okay. Matt Versquest, what's up, dude? How are you? Yo, Matt, how are you, dude? Thank you for coming back to the channel, dude. I hadn't been live streaming. I was a bit sick on the last few days and shit. So I am happy to see you back here on the channel. How has your streaming been going? How has your development been going, Matt? Thank you for coming, dude. How are the chocolates? Grampian says, peep the Steam Deck accessory I 3D printed in the Discord when you get a sec. Okay, let's check that shit out. Matt says on Twitch, it's good to see you. It's slowly coming along, your development and stuff. I'm happy for you, dude. Yeah, Matt is working on some very complex systems. Yeah, that I just go and watch Matt to have fun, but I do not fucking understand what you're doing, dude, in terms of like coding and shit. And I really admire what you're doing. I'm like checking out the code you're working on, dude, with all of the implementations and the interactivity, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck Matt is doing, and this is really fucking cool. I wouldn't be able to manage my attention working on the things that you work on. Paul says to Grimeshine, nice, I just use a pillow normally. Okay, let me check out what Grimeshine 3D printed. Fuck yeah, let's check it out. We can do a recap also of the last few days on the Discord because I haven't been there, people. So let's check this out. Crunchman, you posted it in general chat, right? And then I'm gonna go to the game dev channel, by the way, people. Okay, let's see what Grimeshine posted. Grimeshine says new beer belly stand for my Steam Deck 3D printed. What, dude? Oh fuck, this is practical, dude. Oh shit. Column says nice, I just use a pillow normally. Yeah, man, I would also like to use a pillow and shit, but it gets hotter, right, with the pillow. Grimeshine, you should sell this shit. Grimeshine says I used to also, but it usually blocks the air intake on mine. Yeah, what I was saying, it gets hot with the pillow. Dude, you should be selling this shit. This is a good accessory. How did you end up? Did you model this one on Blender, on Blockbench, dude? How did you end up having this idea, dude? I also have a Steam Deck, people, and this is a very practical fucking way of using a fucking Steam Deck. This is like the dream, dude. Because the Steam Deck isn't like the best portable console in terms of ergonomics, right? And this really helps it. Yeah, Pullman says, yeah, I need to be careful not to fall asleep playing. Yeah, man, you gotta be careful with that. Rapian says, nah, I just downloaded the file online. Ah, so I just gotta like buy the 3D printer, right? The cheap, one of the cheap ones. No, I don't think there are cheap 3D printers. Matt says, it's a dream deck. It is a dream Steam Deck now. Having this shit, dude, for your belly, it's like the dream, because the Steam Deck can get heavy, dude. Yeah, in a while you're gonna feel that it's a bit too heavy on your hands and on your arms. Grimeshin says, gotta get my beer belly going this summer. Fuck yeah, man, you gotta get it going. Which type of beer do you like to drink, people, by the way, in the chat? Yeah, Gek says there are definitely cheap 3D printers. I would say that cheap is like from $300 and up, dude, which I could invest on that, but right now in my life, $300 and up, I wouldn't be able to invest them on a 3D printer, but on other stuff. Rapian says, I enjoy any beer that has bubbles. Fuck yeah. Matt says, my favorite beer says whiskey on the side of the bottle. Oh fuck. Matt doesn't give a flying fuck. Let's check out the other channel, people, to see what people have been posting. This is Grimeshine today. Let's check out what Grimeshine has been doing. I just tried beer until I was like 25 years old, people, so I am not like an expert beer drinker and shit. So but when I like to drink beer, I like I like a Corona. Yeah, I like a Corona. Sometimes people fucking hate it here. Like in Latin America, people hate it, but I like the Michelob Ultra. Yeah, I like that one. I know some of you are gonna hate me. It's like water for many of you, but I'm not a heavy drinker, so it just, for me, it's like enough. I like the Blue Moon also, and also some are like, yeah, artisanal beers and shit from around here. Yeah, let's check out what Grimeshine has been working on. Oh fuck, dude, you've been locked in. Check out the combat from Grimeshine's game and shit. Yeah, we've got the, oh, check out all of these, people. We've got an inventory, we've got a leveling system, we've got experience system and shit. Oh fuck, Grimeshine, fuck yeah, man. Grimeshine says that's a good dad beer, nice and light on the colors. Yeah, no, people don't call it a dad beer here. People just call it in a very sexist way. Yeah, people just call it a beer for very girly girls, not even like girls that know how to drink. But people just say that it's a beer for girls, and very girly girls, not even like the ones that like to drink. It is not called a dad beer around here. Yeah, a lot of people are like, yeah, that is shit, that is for pussies. Pakaku says, looks great, man. Grimeshine, yeah. What the fuck is happening here, dude? I can see all of these systems. Niagara systems, leveling system, experience system and shit. Oh fuck, Grimeshine has been cooking, people. Oh fuck, yeah, I can see how you can pick up shit now, dude. Grimeshine says, I love Mexican beers, Corona, Pacifico, Modelo. I like the Corona, I like the Modelo. I haven't tried the Pacifico, but I also like the Michelob Ultra. People fucking hate it here, dude. Yeah, they just say it's a beer for pussies and shit. Yeah, but I like it. Which other beer I like? I like the Blue Moon also. Yeah, I think that one. I don't know where's that one from. Yo, Grimeshine, what the fuck, dude? With all of that is happening in just a week of me not live streaming and checking out your progress on the live streams. What the fuck, dude? Check out Grimeshine, people. Dude, it's not gonna take you 12 years if you're making this type of progress, dude. I can really fucking assure you it is not gonna take you 12 years. Let's see what Genki posted on the Discord. By the way, people, if you're wondering like which fucking Discord is this guy talking about, it's that one, the one that I posted there on the chat. Okay, let's see this other progress video. Prior Genki environment 3D tile set, Unreal Engine 5. Let's check it out. Yeah, man, I can see. Oh fuck, yeah, nice water, dude. Nice animations and shit. Yeah, you've got a new camera now, right, dude? More isometric, right? You're gonna keep this one? Oh, Grimeshine says, thanks, dude. I've introduced 12 years worth of bugs with all of those new systems, though. I know, dude. Dude, I am dealing with bugs now just because I implemented one fucking plugin system about menus, about UIs. That broke some gameplay shit. Yeah, so I know I am dealing with that same type of shit. Yo, Genki, what's up with this isometric camera, dude? Are you gonna keep this one now? Is this like your new vibe? Pakaku says I sent a work in progress on the fork. Fuck yeah, Pakaku, let's check it out. Yo, Genki, good shit, dude. It's looking good, your game. Thanks for sharing that. Appreciate it. This is Detective Pakaku on Twitch chat. Oh, fuck. Pakaku's cooking, people. Fuck yeah, dude. Check out. Yo, Pakaku, how long does this kind of shit take you, dude? Like this type of details. Grimeshine says, what kind of new menu system did you implement? Like for the menu, like literally the menu, dude. Like the main menu with the graphic settings, gameplay settings, sound settings, that one, dude. And also a save system. Yeah, the save system and all of the boring shit. That's the one I'm talking about. It's not even gameplay menus and shit. It's like pause menu, main menu and shit. Yeah, so I implemented that one. It's from a plugin and shit, and it broke some stuff. Yeah. Pakaku says on Twitch, the engravings took me like 6.5 hours. Not gonna lie, I did that shit on my phone. What? On which fucking software did you make this shit on your phone, dude? Pakaku says also, I don't have a drawing tablet, so I just gotta say fuck it and bowl. Thank God it's over. What, dude? Oh fuck, Pakaku, you are really like in that mode, like fuck it and let's bowl. Which software are you using on your phone to do this type of details, dude? Yeah, thanks for sharing, dude. We saw this video earlier. This is our friend Curry. I think I call Curry, but it's pronounced in a different way. It's just like I saw it in English. This is some music, some songs. If you want to like check them out, because I would recommend to you people to listen to the song. So if you want to like check them out on your headphones and shit, because my audio from Windows to the Mac Mini where I'm live streaming is a bit fucking wonky. Yeah, I don't think these ones are gonna be listened in the right way. I gotta like figure that one out. Let's see. Genki posted some other stuff. Good shit, dude. Good shit. Pakaku says, just read it as a black and white map to use it as a mask. Oh, but which software did you use? Is it an Android phone, an iPhone? What are you using, dude? Bit posted a trailer of an indie game. Good shit. This is Polyphim's work. Fuck yeah, Polyphim. This is what you've been doing on the live streams, I assume. How is your overlay going for your Twitch live streaming, by the way, Polyphim? This is another trailer from Beat. This is CC Trico character, pixel art character. Yeah, so it's been a while, yeah, since I was here. So if you want to check out all of these cool people's work, people watching, go to the Discord. Yeah, go join the Discord, it's free. And go and post your own shit also. Let me know, people, if you posted anything else. Yankee says, oh yeah, what the fuck happened with Barok? How good was that? Yeah, okay, we're in the ad. I'm gonna wait for the ad to finish. Pakaku says, iPhone, just use the generic drawing app. Not gonna lie, I don't remember. Oh fuck, Pakaku, dude, I respect this. I would be like fucking like losing my mind if I would be working on a phone doing any kind of art, dude. So props to you, Pakaku. Good shit, dude. Your work is looking really nice. Yankee says, how long did you know Barok was? Oh shit, dude. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the ad to end, dude. Olive says he probably got hired by Naughty Dog, probably why he isn't around. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the ad to end. Only Hans says Tulio clocked it a while ago. Yeah, only Hans knows. Yeah, I said this on the Discord. Sometimes, okay, the ad break ended. Pakaku says, thanks, Nerdy. Thanks to you for sharing, my friend. Appreciate it. Yeah, like only Hans was saying, I clocked this guy a long while ago. The thing is that I just make myself look like a fool here, people. Because I'm a fucking clown. And I come here to entertain. But I am not fucking stupid. And I can catch shit way quicker than you people may think about. Dude, I was weeks, more than a month ago or that I clocked it a while ago. Yeah, I told only Hans and Grimeshan. Yeah. I knew it, dude. I fucking knew it. It's just that I just make myself look stupid even if I'm not, just for the sake of having fun. Yankee says on Twitch, Barok actually made Unreal Engine and Unity and worked on Godot. Dude, the thing is that I didn't want to like, yeah, go and be controversial and shit. I just go like, dude, do whatever the fuck you want to do with your life and shit. The thing is like what Grimeshan said, like if things get like way too fucking like, you start like bragging shit that is not like too nice. Yeah, no, it isn't that funny to be keeping up with your bullshit, right? Yeah, Grimson says, I mean, he was definitely 12. I wouldn't have exposed him if he didn't try to flex 150k on a bunch of rogue game devs. Yeah, exactly, dude. That's when it wasn't funny anymore. For fucking sure. That's what I was saying. Yeah, but I had clocked it a long while ago, dude. Yeah, Genki or Polyphemy. I fucking knew it, dude. I did the reverse search on Google and shit. I knew it. I just didn't say anything. I was just like, wanna have fun, dude, with your story and shit. Have fun and shit. But yeah, what Grimson said is true. When you start like flexing this type of money, dude, on a bunch of fucking broke game devs like me, it doesn't feel that nice. Grimson said, but he said he worked for Minecraft, which is a 12-year-old stream. Yeah. Pakaku says I have $1 billion, so he ain't got nothing on me. Yeah, dude. The internet is a crazy fucking place, people, and sometimes we forget how crazy the internet can be. But it's a fun place nonetheless. Yeah, but I fucking knew it a long while ago. I just laughed about it, right? Because like Grimson says, it must be like a kid. Yeah, this is a kid, right? Yeah, for fucking sure it's a kid. So I was like, yeah, dude, just have fun. I'm gonna make myself look stupid and shit. It is what it is. This is the internet at the end of the day, right? It's not. What the fuck is happening here? Yeah. Okay, let me see this one. Where the fuck are the... Okay, here they are. Okay, this one, 23.6, 1 on this one. Oh fuck, no. Yeah, I just need a wall here. Yeah, no, the internet's crazy, dude. Yeah. I've been like figuring that out this last few months. Genki says, I recon. Nerdy created a fake account so it looked like Mojang employees that worked in Limbo. That's also an Indian rapper who watches the stream. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, dude, but some people... Dude, the internet is crazy. I wouldn't even joke with this kind of shit because some people would... Maybe they could believe this kind of things, dude. Yeah. I've seen people, streamers and content creators doing this type of shit, so I wouldn't even joke with that shit, dude. People may believe this kind of stupid shit, dude. Yeah, because the internet is that crazy. I don't even have fucking time to do those kind of things, dude. I'm like only dealing with my own fucking self is more than fucking enough to be like having two personalities or fake fucking profiles and shit. Yeah, Paul says, well, he fooled me. No, dude, the guy fooled me for like two conversations. Like in the third one, I was like, yeah, dude, I know this. Dude, why would I say to you that what you're saying is fake? Right? On the first conversation that we have on Twitch, I'm gonna believe you, dude. I'm gonna believe you, as crazy as it may be. Even if you told me, oh, I went to the fucking moon, dude, I was part of the Apollo program and shit, I would be like, dude, who am I to be accusing you of you lying and shit? I am no one to be accusing you of being lying, as crazy as your stories may be. But if you come here, dude, every day to tell each a new crazier and crazier and crazier story, that's when I'm gonna be like, yeah, dude, I don't know. Yeah, but I always believe people, dude. The first time, like the first conversation, as crazy as it may be, I am gonna believe you, dude. But if I start seeing weird shit, I'm just gonna stop, even if I make myself look stupid. But I'm not gonna believe you. Gek says, I mean, we just took his word for it. The Japan shit is the funniest, posting pictures from 2 years ago. Dude, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna take your word for it on the first conversation, because you could come here and you could be telling me, I've been working in Unreal Engine for 20 years. Who am I, dude, to say that you're lying? I've been working on Epic Games. I worked in Valve. I worked in Pixar and shit. Who am I to say that you're lying? It would be, for me, not believing someone saying something like that would be having an inferiority complex, and I do not have that one, dude. I am gonna believe someone that tells me something like that, like for one time, if the story checks out. But if you start like making up more crazy stories, that's when the dots do not connect. Gramton says, we got a clay to discover in Vintage Story, nerdy. Fuck yeah, man. We gotta get back to Vintage Story. Do you people know what Vintage Story is? Paul says, the car thing is, like Gramton said, was a big why though for me when he posted that. Nah, dude, for me, before. The signs were before for me. The car was just like, yeah, this is the craziest point of this. But for me, before, it was just like, yeah, dude, yeah. Pakaku says, you always believe me? I always believe you, Pakaku. I always believe you, because I know, Pakaku, when your stories are being like crazy in a way that you're joking. I don't know, maybe sometimes you're not joking, right? But I know when you're joking and when you're not joking and shit, Pakaku. So yeah, dude, totally. But sometimes I do fucking know that you're joking, because when you say shit like, I've got like $1 billion and shit, I know you're joking, right? But this person, the one we're talking about, was like really trying to make us think about some fake ass shit that was real, that wasn't. Paul says, oh well, I don't believe you are not an AI anymore. Yeah, exactly, dude. How would we fucking know I am not an AI right now streaming and telling that I am making a game and shit and saying that I live in Honduras and nah. What the fuck would I be saying I live in Honduras and shit if I didn't live here? That would be like the first fucking thing I would be lying about, people. I would just be saying, oh, I live in fucking Tokyo and I worked in fucking Square Enix last year, but now I am a solo dev making games by myself. Seraxi says, yeah, laughing, yeah, there are some things that, yeah. Why the fuck would you be lying about those, right? And for me, saying that I am a solo dev from Honduras is... I wouldn't be lying about that shit. Yeah. If I would be saying like, okay, people, I worked in Unreal Engine for like 20 fucking years, was working in Square Enix, worked in Octopath Traveler, and now I'm making this game by myself, I would totally understand some of you not believing me, but some people would believe it, dude. That's the internet. That's the thing about the internet and shit. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm gonna close that one in that way. Yeah, the thing is that I want to be able to see this part. I'm just blocking out things here, people. I don't know how I'm gonna figure this out, but I'm just blocking out the shit here. Yankee says, yeah, I made Chrono Trigger, but now I'm the CEO of Rockstar. Yeah, dude. Dude, the thing is that if this is the first time we are talking and you come here to tell me a story, I'm gonna believe it, dude. As crazy as it may be. Because who am I to judge you and judge your background and your story and shit? But if you start telling me I was the CEO of Rockstar and I also went with Jeff Bezos to fucking space on his last fucking rocket, and I'm also working with Elon Musk on Doge, but I also was working with Joe Biden on the previous government, and I also was Kamala Harris' last boyfriend, I'm gonna be like, yeah, dude, you're full of shit. So when the dots stop connecting, dude, that's when things just start being looking out fake for me. Polim says, I didn't even believe that you don't like Sopa de Carac. No, that one, you may not believe me, but that one is fucking true. I don't like that song. For fucking sure. For fucking sure, I do not like that song. Okay, let me see. This one, 5. Yeah. I'm just blocking out. Today, I'm just gonna be blocking out shit, people. It may look like shit what I'm gonna be working on today, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm just thinking about... Yeah, Gramsci says, Kamala really blew it by leaving you, nerdy. Yeah, dude. I told her that. I told her, you want to be president, dude? You gotta stay with me. We gotta get married and shit. We're gonna be a power couple. And then he went with this dog guy. I don't even know what fucking last name the guy has. But when she left me, dude, I fucking knew it. She was gonna lose the next election. I was like her lucky charm, dude. Yeah. Paul says only reason she lost. Exactly, people. She lost because of that. And I told her, but she wouldn't believe me. So that's karma. That's karma for her. Okay, I think, yeah, this is the right place for this. I don't know what we're gonna have there. Yeah. Okay, let's figure it out. Only has laughing. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, people. Right. If I came here the first time that I started live streaming and shit, and I told you people, so I've got like 20 years of experience, and I was working in, before making games, I was working in, I don't know, dude. I was working as an engineer in fucking BMW. How would you people know that I am lying, right? And why would you people do not believe me, right? And I was like making cars before making the game, before turning a solo game dev and shit. It could be a real story and shit, right? But if I started it, like the next time I would be telling you, oh, by the way, I was having dinner with Jeff Bezos last week. And the next week I'm telling you, oh, by the way, yeah, I was just talking with Bill Gates earlier and shit. We were talking about some new games we were playing. That's when you people are gonna be like, yeah, this guy definitely wasn't working in BMW making cars. All of your bullshit just falls off, right? Pakaku says, I'm a vehicle. I don't know, dude, if that one is a lie. Because sometimes you may sound like a crazy Tesla, dude. Yeah. So you may be some crazy type of Tesla, Pakaku. Gravity says Bezos really makes a mean hot dog. Have you had dinner with Jeff Bezos, dude? Oh, by the way, Jeff lived there, right? Or he still lives there in Seattle, right? Or he doesn't anymore? Because Amazon started there, right? Yeah, if I am not mistaken. Or am I mistaken? Yeah. Have you ever had dinner with Jeff Bezos? Any of you people watching in chat? Okay, let's block this shit out. Okay. I'm not gonna have the same trees, I would say. But let's just try this. Okay, this one. Yeah. I'm gonna have this forest here, up here and shit. Yeah, Paul says on Twitch, oh, I didn't know you work on BMW, nerdy. This is pretty cool. Yeah, exactly, dude. You could believe me, dude, if I told you that on the first time we met. But if the next things that I start telling you are way too fucking crazy, then you're not gonna believe that I was working in BMW. That's the thing about lies, dude. If people caught you on one lie, they may start believing all of the previous shit that you've told them. That's the thing about credibility, dude. Yeah, that's the thing. You can lose it. Even if a lot of things that you were seeing are true, you may lose it, dude. You may lose it. Okay. Yeah, I like that shadow and shit. The thing is that we need the same shit for this system. Yeah. This one. Trigger volume. I'm gonna have another one of those here on the back. Yeah, on the back of there. Yeah, awesome. We should have something interesting around here. I don't know what the fuck we're gonna have there, but something interesting should be here on the sides. Yeah, Palm says, yeah, no more trust. Exactly, dude. If people caught you in a lie, your credibility is like fucking gone. Akaku says it's getting prettier by the day, nerdy. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. It's not an easy process, dude. Making games. There are days in which I can tell this in a very sincere way, in a very real way. There are days in which you really do not believe on what the fuck you're doing, dude. There are days in which I'm like, am I fucking up my life making this game? Is this too much of a risk? Is this a fucking stupid idea? It's not every day. Most days I'm like, fuck yeah, let's make a fucking game. This is the fucking dream and shit. But I can really tell you, dude, there are days in which I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? This game is shit. This game is gonna suck and shit. Yeah, dude, it's a total roller coaster. Yeah. So I really appreciate it, dude, when people like you say it's getting prettier by the day, the game. Yeah, Seraxi says so true. Yeah, man. Yeah, you know about it, right? Kiki says, anyways, I forgot to finish the story about my Negro. A spider bit it, but it's all good now. Sounds like a fucking Australian spider, dude. We do not have any kind of fucking spiders around here that if they bite you on the knee, something is gonna grow on the fucking knee. That sounds like a fucking Australian spider. It really checks out. See, people, I believe Genki that he lives in fucking Australia because he got bitten by a spider that after the spider bit him, something was growing beneath the skin. That sounds like an Australian spider. Fuck that. Pauline says, well, the answers to all that, it's probably yes, but still. You're talking about all of the insecurities about making games? Yankee says, was scary when it was knee growing. Just spiders are cooked here. Yeah. Nah, fuck that, dude. I would not like to visit Australia just because of the spiders. Yeah. I would not be. Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. Okay, let me see. What? Where? I don't know. Where was this happening? I am lost here. Yeah, I'm lost on this one. Yeah. Olive says one of those fuckers almost killed my sister years ago. An Australian spider. Oh fuck. She had part of her ass cheek removed. Oh fuck. The fuck. Oh no. Dude. Yeah, I don't want to fucking talk about spiders and shit. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Yeah, only hands. Yeah, I am lost on this one. Yeah. Yeah. Oh shit. I am lost right now. Okay, let me see. Gang says redback spiders are really dangerous here. Oh, I didn't know. No, I knew that Australian spiders are dangerous in many ways. Yeah. Yeah, Polyphim, I saw the message. Yeah. I saw the Automod message, the one that you sent. Yeah, I wasn't catching that one. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Polyphim, for clearing that out. I wasn't catching that one. Yeah, okay. About which one? It's cool, it's just funny. About... Okay. I'm a bit locked out right now, so I'm gonna pivot back to Unreal Engine. Yeah, just to chill. Because I was a bit lost. Thank you for the... Yeah, I'm gonna reset right now. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for the message, Polyphim. I saw that one. Yeah, I caught it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get back here to Unreal then. Okay, let me see. Okay. Let me see this one. Okay, this one. What is the other fucking material I'm using for this one? This one. Yeah, let me see. So this one, let me see. Open this one. Quick sale. Yeah, where the fuck is open level blueprint? Okay, combined mod hold 302. Okay. Mod hold 302. Which fucking material am I changing? An actor begin overlap mod hold 302. Is that one the 3v202? Oh fuck. So to which material am I changing when I get back in the back of that forest? Is that one like switching back? It's not switching back, right? Yeah, let me see. Let me fix up this one. Yeah, this trigger volume 4. Trigger volume 4. So When I begin overlap, I don't have, yeah, I just have one about ending overlap, right? Yeah, so when I end overlap of that one, add event, collision on actor, end overlap. Okay. Okay, let me see. Yeah, so we would get back to the original material on that one, right? Yeah, because it is not switching back. So this one should go back to mat toll 302. Toll 302. So which is the original material of this? Okay. Yeah, let me see this one. Okay, this one's using toll 320_02. And to which one? Toll 32 to V2. Which is the fucking toll 3 V2? Yeah, toll 3 V2. Toll 3 V2. Okay, we'll get back to that one. Okay, let me check if this is working so I can do the same thing there on the back. I should turn this into a blueprint. Yeah, I should definitely turn this into a blueprint. It can become messy doing this on the level blueprint and shit. Oh fuck, dude. When the fuck did I move these trees and shit? I don't even remember when did I move those trees in that forest and shit. Yeah, let me see. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me see the chat. Seraxi says, gotta go, people. See you later. It was a cool stream and glad you are back on Streaming Nerdy. Good night, Joel. Good night, Seraxi. Thank you for coming, dude. Hope to see you back on the channel. Appreciate it. Yeah, have a good night. Yeah, I was trying to figure out this shit right now, dude. Thank you for coming. Hope to see you back and hope to see whichever progress you've been making on your game dev stuff, dude. Yeah, I know life is hard, right? Life gets in the way, work gets in the way, family, diseases, illnesses, the economy, the fucking tariffs, wars and shit. Life is crazy, right? But we gotta keep going and making games and shit, dude. So thank you for coming, Seraxis. Appreciate it. Hope everything is well in your life and it keeps going well. Okay. Let me see. Let me figure out this shit, people, and then I'm gonna get back to chat. Let me see. Okay, that's the thing and that I am needing, right? Okay, let me do the same shit there on the back. So I've got this one. This is combine 6, combine 5. Okay, call, add event, collision, add an actor begin overlap. Serax says true, and yeah, for sure I will show you what I've done later. And thanks, dude, and peace to you also, dude. Have a good night. Okay, let me see. Add an actor begin overlap. Nah, not this one. What the fuck am I doing? Yeah, it's not on this one. It's on the fucking trigger volume there on the back. Okay. Create a reference to this one. Add event, collision, add an actor begin overlap. Okay, trigger volume, yeah, and I'm gonna get a reference to this one then, to combine 5. Yeah, create a reference to that one, and let's do the same shit that we're doing up here. What? Ah, yeah. Yeah, I'm fucking stupid. Was connected into the wrong place. Okay, let me see if this works there on the back of the tree and shit. Yeah, let me see. I'm liking the vibe of the whole place. Now that I'm seeing those fucking trees, I don't know if I like them anymore. Yeah, I may get rid of the leaves on the top. Those ones look weird. Pakaku says, think I'm gonna head out, gang. Glad you aren't deathly ill, nerdy. Bye bye. I am also glad, Pakaku. I don't know. It was just a flu, dude, or COVID. One of both. One of those two, for fucking sure. But I'm glad that I'm not also deathly ill. Pakaku, have a good night, dude. And do come back whenever you want. And do keep posting your shit on the Discord, dude. Appreciate it, Pakaku. Have a good rest of your night. Yeah, I'm also glad, dude, that I'm alive and shit. But I wasn't like really dying. I was just like not having enough of a right condition to come to live streaming. Yeah, because I was like with a runny nose, my voice was hurting, my throat was hurting and shit. So yeah, I am glad that all is well now. Hope you are also well, Pakaku. Okay, let me see this one. Paul says, you probably lost weight too with that sickness. Nah, I didn't lose weight. Nah, I didn't. And today I caught ketosis. After a month and a half, I caught ketosis because my sister sent a lot of good shit, like candies and shit, ramen from Asia. So I had to do it, dude. Yeah, I had to do it. But I didn't lose. I lost weight because I was still in ketosis, not because of the illness. But it was just the normal weight I was already losing. But I didn't lose like additional weight because of the illness. Okay. Let me see this one. The fuck is happening? Did I get the reference to that one? Combine 6. This combine 6. Yeah. No, this is combine 5. Yeah, I am fucking stupid. Yeah. Okay, so who the fuck is combine 6? It's this one. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Create a reference to this one. Okay, let me see. Holmes says you had to do it. No, dude. I was like, dude, it's not every day that I try ramen from Japan, from Taiwan, curry from Japan and shit, or candies from Taiwan and Japan, dude. So I do not eat that type of shit every day, dude. So for fucking sure, if I get some of that stuff, I'm gonna break my fucking diet, dude. So I just had to do it because of that reason, because my sister was so nice of sending all of this cool shit with my mom. But yeah, no, like in 2 days, I'm getting back into the diet. Yeah, today you were making some salad for dinner when your brother called me to go and have hot dogs. No, it's not the same thing, dude. It's this. My sister lives in Taiwan for like 4 years now, and my mom went to see her this last weeks. She came yesterday. She brought these things from Taiwan, so I never tried this kind of candies from fucking Asia, dude. So I really had to break my diet. This is not the regular candies that we have in Latin America. These are special candies from Japan, dude. I was not gonna be like with my bullshit of, oh, I'm on a fucking diet, I'm not gonna try them. Nah, fuck that, dude. Yeah, it wasn't like I went to have hot dogs and shit with my sister. Yeah, so what did I get on the loot, dude? I don't even know. It's like there's like ramen there, there's like algae, there's like candies of all types and shit. Some are made from rice, some are made from sesame seeds, all type of crazy ass fucking candies, dude, from Asia. So how the fuck wouldn't I try this shit, man? Yeah. So the demo, it's getting there. It's getting there. Yeah, it's getting there. I am not happy with how it is right now, so I'm trying to get it together to a point where I feel that it's right. Okay, let me go and try this model to see, yeah, if this system is working. Yeah, I just want to see like the vibe of the camera. This is not the right fucking type of camera. Yeah, the field of view is getting fucked by the menu system that I implemented. So the settings are changing the field of view of the cameras of all of the games. So this is not the field of view of Spaceman Memories. It's not gonna be that open, but I gotta like figure out all of how the menu system works and shit. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So if we get in the back of the forest and shit, I just want to be like able to not get to this point where we cover the spaceman. So I'm gonna place some fences there. Yeah, let's place some of these fences around here on this one. Okay. Oh shit. Follow him. Who do you want me to punish? Okay, let me see. Is that the right? Yeah, we're not gonna be able at any point of the game to go in here. Yeah, so I'm not gonna worry about that one. Okay. Give me a sec. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go to stream avatars. The thing is that I have it on the other monitor on the Mac Mini. Let me just go and check out if I have the fence on the right place. Yeah. Let me see this shit. Yeah, I'm gonna have that fence as a barrier, so I'm not able to go to a point where the spaceman gets covered by the wall. Yeah, so it's gotta be like, yeah, more like around here. Yeah. So it's like around here, it seems. Yeah, like at this point. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the point. That's the exact point. Yeah. Yeah, so today's gonna be the boring day, people. I'm blocking shit out. Like how I started in these two other towns and forest and shit. I start blocking shit out, and then I start bringing life into the places. Today is the day where I'm just blocking the layout of the things. But this is the right layout. Yeah, because if I'm at this point where I'm walking with the spaceman, I am not able to see that town. Yeah, the forest is gonna cover that town, and that is what I'm looking for. Yeah. I'm gonna add more trees around there. Give me a sec. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Check it out. This is the right placing of this fence. So I'm not able to go to the part where the spaceman would be like covered and shit. And we're gonna have something interesting around here. I don't know what yet, but something interesting. Okay. So let me duplicate a couple of these forest trees. Let me bring my other trees. Yeah, let me see. Overworld, a tree. I'm gonna get back to chat, people. Give me a sec. I just don't want to forget what the fuck I'm doing here. Green trees are one. Yeah. Which is the one? Oh, those are the old trees. I gotta delete some of these fucking like folders. I like these blue trees. I don't think I would use them around here. Yeah, the vibe doesn't go with this. Yeah, let's go with the green ones. Where the fuck are you? green trees. Yeah, this ones. Blueprints. Yeah. Okay, I could use this ones, but I would definitely go and change the texture of this one, so the green of this isn't like that saturated. Yeah, but I could use a mix of both of these trees around here. We could have like the smaller trees and the bigger trees and shit. So I'm gonna go into Sprite and let's get a new version of that texture working. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna place them. I just want to see if it's covering. If it's covering the town. If I'm not able to see the back of this forest. Okay. Okay, awesome. This one. Yeah, okay, let me delete this shit. Yeah, so from this point, I don't want to be able to see the town. Maybe just a little tiny bit of it, right? Not that much. But I want the forest, the trees to do the heavy lifting of covering this nice town and shit. Yeah. Okay, give me a sec. Okay, let me check out the chat. Palm says, I'm a go, glad to see you back and safe. Don't forget to punish Genki. See ya. Oh, have a good night, dude. Have a good night. Okay, Polyphim, because you redeemed it, dude. Gotta be fair with the rules, right? Have a good night, dude. Okay, let me see. Oh, fuck. Silicon Love Child rated with a party of 3 viewers. How are you, Raiders? Silicon Love Child, how are you? I'm gonna give you a shout out. What were you working on? Were you making games also? I'm assuming yes, right? How are you? Yeah, thanks for the raid. Okay, go and give a follow to Silicon Love Child. What were you working on today, my friend? I just gave you a follow. Let me know. We were working on some C# for stream integrations actually. Oh, I've seen people working on stream integrations for Twitch. I just see that shit so fucking overwhelming. So props to you, Silicon Love Child. I also love your fucking name, Silicon Love Child. I would like to have a Silicon Love Child in the future. Like, if I want to have like kids in the future, I would like them to be like the next iteration of a human, like having like silicon on their brains and shit. That sounds like a nice screen name. Sounds like the future, like the next iteration of human beings. So having silicon kids and shit with CPUs and shit. Very cyberpunk. How are you? How was your stream, by the way? What type of implementations, integrations are you doing for your streaming? Silicon Love Child says a transhumanist future. Exactly. Yeah, it sounds like that. Like a transhumanist future, which sounds like my fucking vibe, indeed. Thank you for the raid, by the way. And raiders, if you have any questions about what I'm working on, my name is NerdyPunkDev. I'm working on my 2.5D JRPG called Spaceman Memories. You can check out a bit of it there on the corner. And also, I've got it on the pinned message on the Twitch chat. If you want to like add it to your wish list, please add it to your wish list. It's a 2.5D JRPG made in Unreal Engine. I'm working on this new map that I've been working these last few weeks. I'm trying to get the vibes. I've been modeling all of the shit that you see around here. I've been modeling it on the live streams. This is like my live streaming map of the last few weeks. So I work in Unreal Engine, also Blockbench, a bit of FaceSprite, a bit of Crocodile 3D. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Silicon Love Child, what type of integrations are you using C# for your streaming? Because I've seen that people use it in many different ways. Okay, let me read your comment. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the ad. Okay, I was just answering to Silicon Love Child. But I'm gonna read it, and then I'm gonna wait for the ad break to end. So Silicon Love Child says, we're junctioning the Astro WebSocket interface from Stream Elements through Streamer.bot and onto Vinian. Oh shit! I've used Streamer.bot. I think I've also used Astro, but I don't know how these integrations work. Shit. Yeah. I've seen my friend Matt Bird's Quest, also fellow streamer, good fucking streamer, fun guy and shit, works on this type of shit, this type of integrations. Okay, ad break ended. Silicon Love Child, are you there still? I'm sorry about the ad break, that is automated and stuff. I just do them to remove the pre-roll ads. So I do a couple of 60-second ads each hour. So by the way, if you're still there, I was reading your comment about the junctioning of Astro WebSocket interface from Stream Elements through Streamer.bot. I've used Streamerbot. Yeah. And I've seen all of the crazy integrations that you can do with it. I wouldn't even know how you would use C# and shit. I've used C# for Unity in the past. Not for any type of web stuff or software development. So sounds fucking difficult, but also fucking cool. Silicon Love Child says on Twitch, and it looks like your models are coming along rather nicely. The barns, houses look good. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's not an easy process. It's I do not consider myself an expert modeler, expert artist. And yeah, I'm doing all of it. I'm doing all of it because I like the process of doing shit from the ground up and stuff. But yeah, thank you, appreciate the comment, because it's not an easy process. So by the way, about what you're working on, I've made this is so fucking interesting. Before I came into Twitch, I didn't know about all of these integrations, about about interactivity on Twitch and using all of these other platforms. I know this guy, Jerem, that uses Unreal Engine for the overlay on Twitch. This other guy called Matt Bird's Quest, who uses Godot, I think, for some implementations on the Twitch overlay or the chatting and shit. So what you're doing also sounds like in that same lane of interactivity, right, on streaming. And it's so cool to me, but so foreign, because I don't know how you people make it work, and it's so fucking cool. It's like some cyberpunk shit. Working on all of this system, like the API of Twitch and making the Twitch interactions. So you told me about the technicalities about what you're working on, right? The WebSocket interface from Stream Elements through Streamerbot. And how is it gonna interact with the stream? Like, what are like the people watching gonna be able to use on the stream? Are you looking forward to selling this type of system? Is it for your own channel, or what is the vibe of what you're working on? Okay, let me reset the background music, because I can see it's not playing anymore. Okay, there it is. Sorry about that. I don't know when that happened, but sorry. Okay, we are back here. Okay, let me get a reference to this one. Create a reference to this one. Should I? Nah. Yeah. Okay, this one. Let's do the end overlap. Yeah, add collision, actor on actor and overlap. Cast, yeah. Tall tree v2. Yeah, okay. Let me copy this one to here. Combine 6, tall tree v2. I gotta like rename many of these materials, because things can get very disorganized very fucking quickly. Yeah, okay. Combines, yeah, that is the end overlap. Okay, let me copy and paste this one here. Oh fuck, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna connect this one to here. Let's delete this one, connect this one to here. Okay, there it is. Let's delete this event. Let's delete this event. Oh, by the way, Silicon Love Child, if you gotta go because you were live streaming, right? You want to take some rest, just go. Thank you for the raid, appreciate it. Have a good rest of your night or day wherever you're living. Appreciate the raid, means a lot. Go and give a follow to Silicon Love Child, which sounds like a really good fucking string name. Okay, this one, let's get a reference to this one. An event, add event, collision, begin overlap. So this one, okay, Silicon Love Child on Twitch. Oh fuck yeah, long comment. I love these ones. I'm gonna read it. In my case, says Silicon Love Child, Stream Elements has a loyalty store, and although it will make a browser render, I wanted to interact with my 3D avatar, so I subscribed to the redeem event on Stream Elements via streamer bot, and then pipe the store redeem events over into Vinian, which renders the avatar. This allows me to move the avatar around in response to the redeem. Fuck yeah. Yeah. Yeah, fuck. Are you live streaming tomorrow? Is this already kind of working, or are you still implementing it? I want to see how this is working. Yeah, if you're live streaming tomorrow, I'm gonna go and check out your stream. If you live stream every day, shit. Yeah, this is the type of shit that I would really like to know how it works on Twitch with all of this other platforms and shit. I've just been live streaming for like, yeah, up January, February, March, April. Yeah, it would be 4 months for me now. And I didn't know about overlays. I didn't know about streamer bot. I have been learning all of this shit throughout the way. I've just been learning. It has been a learning process and shit. And this is a big ass fucking rabbit hole. And I fucking love it because I didn't even know you could use Unreal Engine for overlays. This type of implementations with streamer bot and C#. Yeah, it's really cool. Silicon Love Child says on Twitch, there's a ton to learn and it's a deep tech stack. I have seen that. Because you come here and tell me I'm working with C# and Astro and this other stuff. I know this other guy using Godot. I know this other guy using Unreal Engine. With all of this tech stack that works with the Twitch API, it's a deep rabbit hole. I have seen that. I would really like to learn more about it. I think I would do it in a couple months when I make some more progress on the game, and I can get into this type of technical stuff for Twitch, because it is very compelling. It is very enticing. Yeah, thank you for sharing your experience. I am gonna have to go to your stream to see what you've been cooking and shit. I hope to see you one of these days. Silicon Love Child says, at this point my system is largely complete. It's just thinking up new cool things I can do and implementing them, but honestly I'm just avoiding having to actually run ads. This is all the way easier if you use the affiliate channel reward system. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So are you able to remove ads completely on Twitch? I would really like to remove them. I'm not making a lot of money from I am making peanuts from ads. Yeah. If I had made a couple of bucks from Twitch, it's mostly from subs. So if I could remove ads completely, I would do it. Yeah. So can you remove ads? Having to actually run ads completely? Hex says, have you looked into Steam achievements? Yeah, I have looked into that. I haven't implemented any about that, but I'm gonna implement Steam achievements on my game. Silicon Love Child says on Twitch, I don't remove ads. I'm not signed up as an affiliate. No channel redeems, no emotes, but also no ads. Oh, yes, exactly. So you can have a Twitch channel with no ads if you're not an affiliate. You want to make it more interactive and shit. Yeah. How long have you been on Twitch, by the way? Did you? Yeah, that's yeah. I totally get why you're doing what you're doing. Yeah, I've thought about it, but it has been a bit helpful for me. I hope that I can keep growing the channel a bit more, so I can make a bit more of money from subs. I don't think I will ever make money from ads. It's like peanuts, right? I would have to be running like 5-minute ad breaks and shit to start making a bit of money, and I'm not gonna do that. I am not that fucking important to be running 5-minute ad breaks. Nobody's gonna fucking stay here to see these random solo dev from somewhere on the world after 5 minutes, right? Yeah, so if I could remove them, I would do it. I just have them because, yeah, it is what it is. Silicon Love Child says on Twitch, I've only been regularly streaming for a few months, but the channel is more than a decade old. Yeah, I opened my Twitch channel like, I don't know, like 1.5 years ago. If not 2 years, I would say. Yeah, something like that. I just started being regular on live streaming 4 months ago. Like on the 15th of January I started, and I hadn't taken a break since that point. I had just taken like 1-day breaks. Sometimes I didn't have power and shit, but I took a break last week because I got sick, and that is the longest break I've taken, like 6 days, something like that. And I felt guilty, yeah, because I've been getting progress and shit, momentum. So yeah, Twitch does have its ups and downs. Totally get what you're doing, what you're doing. Cryptic says run 20-minute ads. Dude, I would be fucking making money with 20 minutes ads. But who the fuck would stay here with 20-minute ads? I am not that important, dude. Yeah, I am not that important, dude. Yeah, my self-awareness wouldn't let me run 5-minute, 20-minute ads and shit. Yeah. Yeah, how are you, Cryptic? How are you? Do you also make games? Dude, I'm pretty fucking sure if people run 20-minute ads, you're gonna start making a lot of money on Twitch. But you would have to be very, very important, right? For people staying after 20-minute ads. I feel bad sometimes about the 60-second ads. Yeah, and it's just 60 seconds. Yeah, Silicon Love Child says keeping momentum is a whole challenge. Gotta respect the hustle. It's a whole fucking challenge, Silicon Love Child. It's not easy. And sometimes it's not even the work, it's other things. It's not even the hours and shit. It's other elements about the live streaming shit that starts taking a toll. Yeah, live streaming has its good stuff, but also it's not perfect. You gotta deal with other things that can fuck up with your mental health, and it's not easy to keep the momentum going. Only Hans says I would be here through 20-minute ads. My friend, I appreciate it. I know that you and Grimeshine are this type of cool people, good-hearted people that would support me with 20-minute ads. This is not bullshit, people. I know this is a true comment. I appreciate it, Only Hans. The thing is that already with 60-second ads, I don't feel right. I feel a bit guilty. I just run them because I disable ads for new people coming into the channel. It disables pre-roll ads, but if I could disable them completely, I would do it. But thank you for the support. I totally trust what you're saying, Only Hans. I know it's true. Yeah, so Silicon Love Child, totally fucking get what you're doing, why you're doing it, and I hope that it will help your channel grow and you do not need to run ads and you can start making money in your own way and in your own terms and stuff. Yeah, totally get it. Trying to get out of the Twitch rat race, right? Cryptic says, why slow mode when there's not many people here? Because sometimes there's a lot of people here on the chat. Chat can get... I try to read all of the comments, Cryptic. Mostly. I try to read the comments out loud. When the conversations get very deep, it's hard for me to keep up. So that's why I have slow mode enabled mostly. Yeah, it's mostly because of that reason. Yeah, my way of streaming is like I like to read what people are saying. So because some people come here to this stream to work, they go to work on their own stuff, so they have the stream on the back while they're here. They hear me having the conversations, so I respond to people after I read their comments and stuff. So that's why I prefer to have slow mode. Because maybe today, because I had a break, dude. I had a break of 1 week because I was sick. I never take those type of breaks, but when the conversations start to get good, I really need slow mode, because if not, I wouldn't be able to keep up. Okay, actor begin overlap. Did I do the end overlapping shit? Add event collision, add an end overlap. Silicon Love Child says, oh, Silicon Love Child, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Go and give a follow, people, to Silicon Love Child, which rated me earlier. I already followed you, and I hope that some of my friends here can give you a follow. I am looking forward to what you're gonna be working. Okay, Silicon Love Child says, anyway, I'm a bail so I can get some sleep. I hope you make good progress. Thank you, my friend. I hope to see what you're working on one of these days. I'm definitely gonna be checking out your channel. I'm very much interested on this interactivity on Twitch, and you're the first person that tells me I don't want to be part of the Twitch streamer rat race. I want to do it on my own terms, do not run ads, and want to monetize my channel in a different way, or have interactivity in a different way, and I hope you can figure it out. Have a good night. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Okay. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, does this shit work? Yeah, that is just the overlap of the other side. I just want to, like, it's very simple. It's a very simple, lame system. But then I forget about doing things, and I just prefer to do it while I'm at it right now. Let's go and check it out, as long as the walk may be. Cryptic says, I'm not trying to be rude, but the mic is too close to your mouth. I can hear every inhale. Thank you, Cryptic. Appreciate it. Thank you for the comment. Okay, I'm gonna move the mic a bit more far from my mouth. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Yeah, the thing is, dude, I'm sorry about the inhales and shit. Even if the mic is far, I have very strong inhales because I have bad allergies, and my nose is like, most of the fucking time, it's like totally stuffy, so I have to breathe through the mouth. I'm sorry, Cryptic. Appreciate it. Yeah, no, I totally get it, dude. I have seen my own live streams, my own recordings, and I'm like, oh fuck, dude, I fucking hate myself breathing. But it is what it is. I totally get what you're saying. I've seen my recordings, but yeah, man, it's just my allergies. It's just my genetics and shit. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I know that you're not being rude. I totally get what you're saying. I had already thought about that. Okay, let me see this one. Visibility, transform mirror on X. Okay, let me move this one. Yeah. Okay, I think those two overlaps are already working. Let me see some entrances for Japanese towns and shit. Japanese rural town entrance. Yeah, like which kind of elements we could find like on the entrance. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Yeah, so we can like figure out what could I have around here on the sides, both on this side and on this side. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna. Ah, interesting. Shit, this is. I can see something that I like. I don't know if I would do it, but I can see this. Yeah, like these ditches. I don't know if that's the word. Like those water passes there on the sides of the walls. Yeah, let me copy this image. Yeah, let's copy that image here. Okay, let's do this one. Let's make it a bit bigger. Yeah, there's water passing by here. I could maybe have something like that. I don't know. In some way. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. I would have to change the whole fucking layout of the floor and shit, of the meshes. Yeah, so let me see. Let me see how I would figure that one out. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, I think I had a reference where I had some other elements about an entrance and shit. Where was this? Was this on another canvas? Yeah, I think this was on another one of the canvas. Yeah. Yeah, I had some. It was some like anime. Yeah, where is this other canvas? Yeah, Untitled Canvas 6, 5. Yeah, this is from other time. Okay, where are those images, dude? 4. Are they around here? When did I make this model? Yeah. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I can see some shit, some references. It's nice to go back to my previous canvases, see all of the process that I've been doing. So where the fuck are those images, the ones that I'm talking about? They should be around here, I would say. Yeah, I had some references for some gates, some like entrances to towns. I don't know where that one is. Yeah, let me see. Okay, let me check out chat. Do I have sleep apnea? No, I do not. No, I do not have that one. I do snore, but normal snoring. I don't have any type of sleep issues or anything. It's just, yeah, I have that type of nose, but it doesn't like fuck with my breathing in any way. I don't fucking know where that fucking entrance is, but I can remember there were some elements there. Have you done a sleep study? No, dude, I haven't. I don't even know what a sleep study is, but I sleep way too fucking well, I would say. Yeah, I do have like a way too fucking deep sleep. So I could make a sleep study, I suppose, but I don't think I would find any type of issues. Even if my breathing is shit, I think, dude, I'm the type of person that sleeps so fucking well. I never remember dreams. I could sleep like for way too fucking long, like long hours. Yeah, I suppose I could get better sleep, right, in many ways, but yeah, no, it's just my shitty nose, shitty breathing. No, I know about people that have sleep apnea, dude. A neighbor has that shit, and holy fucking shit, dude, that shit is hard. No, I know about sleep apnea, dude. I do not have that shit. I would know if I had it, dude, because it's a serious issue. You can really fucking die. You can really like fucking choke on your sleeping shit. Yeah, these people are like, oh fuck, dude. I was like listening to the neighbor and I was like, dude, are you gonna fucking die? Yeah, I think the guy used the machine, but mostly when I was like hearing him sleep, I was like, dude, are you choking? I hope you don't... It was very scary. Yeah. 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 I've seen. Yeah. 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 It's very dangerous. No, I don't have that shit. I would already know if I had that shit, dude, because it's so fucking dangerous and I would be fucking afraid of it. I just have allergies, bad allergies. And I have a fan right now on my fucking face because it's a tropical weather where I live. I think if I lived in a weather where I wouldn't have to be using a fan all day, I would have less allergies. But I have to be using a fan all day because of the weather. It's too hot. Okay, I cannot find the elements I'm looking for, people. Yeah. What's like people selling and shit? I don't know. Yeah. No, it's not. This is not what I'm looking for. Yeah, it was something different. And I cannot find that reference image, the one that I'm talking about. Yeah. Let me see. Now I don't know what I would do there on the entrance, on the gate right now. We're gonna think about that later. Let me move this one. Ah, is this a fucking group? Yeah, this is a fucking group, right? This is also fucking group, dude. Oh fuck. Okay, I'm just gonna place the fucking whole group there. I think it should work because it's the same layout, right? Yeah, so we're gonna have like that garden there. I think this one should be all okay. I'm gonna ungroup this one. Yeah, okay, we're gonna ungroup that one and let's make this one's lower height. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me see this one. Yeah, okay, let me change this one, like the player start. Yeah, current camera location. Yeah, so I do not have to make that long fucking walk, right? Yeah. Yeah, I should have been using that one earlier. Okay, let me check out like the height of the bamboo and shit. Yeah, I think this is okay. Nah, fuck that. That looks like shit. Let's remove the bamboo then. Yeah, the bamboo doesn't work here, I suppose. Yeah, so I'm deleting that one. We're just gonna have some. Oh yeah, let's bring the trees. Yeah, some of the new trees that we have, or some of the grass, some of the rocks, I suppose. Yeah, let's turn that into one of these gardens, I would say. Okay, let me bring this one, this grass, these rocks and shit. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna copy some of these assets. Let's see if they go with the vibe. Oh, fuck, dude. Holy fucking shit, dude. Do not unselect it, Unreal. Do not unselect shit. Just let me fucking duplicate it. Okay, there it is. Let's bring all of this shit back there. Yeah, I'm just trying to build like that garden out of the city to like go with the vibes of the place and shit. I don't know. I would have something different here on the entrance, like on these sides. I don't know what yet, but we're gonna have something there. And I'm also gonna duplicate this, like, yeah, that like material for the ground. Okay, let me see this one. Yeah, let's move all of these ones around there. Yeah, we should. Okay, we should be able to see a bit of the plants, not that much. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to go inside those gardens, so this is just like for this place not to look boring and shit, to have something there, some living thing like plants and shit. Okay, let's have one of these trees around there, I suppose. Let me copy this one here. Okay. Okay, let me rotate this one. Yeah, I think that goes with the vibe of the place, like the entrance. I don't know, we would have something different there. And this one also, let's duplicate a bit more of that one on this axis, horizontal. Yeah, 15 on this one, I think, on that axis. So it's like a passage. It's gonna be a nice passage. I don't know what we're gonna have there, but it's gonna be a nice passage. Okay, let's go and check it out. Could be a very interesting place. Yeah, like some like merchants and stuff selling stuff there out of the town, out of that gated city. Yeah, it's a nice space to do something interesting. And the masking of the trees of the forest is working. Yeah, I like the masking and shit. Yeah, okay, let's keep going. Okay, here on the top of this place, what the fuck are we gonna do here? I don't know. And let me fix this mesh here. Okay. Yeah, nah. I gotta like find a way to close this shit. Should I use this same material, this same mesh here? Or should I make it? Yeah, like I did it. I could try to do this. Yeah, remember what I did here for like the water? Yeah, so it feels like, yeah, that is like a barrier so the ground doesn't come crashing down, like the soil sustains the soil and shit. That wooden barrier. Yeah, I could try that there. Yeah, so let me bring one of these blueprints. Those could be the wall. Oh fuck, yeah, those could be the walls of this place. Let me delete this. No, what the fuck. Yeah, okay, let me find this one, browse to asset, and let me replace this one. Yeah, it's a retaining wall. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I could have the retaining walls here. Yeah, replace selected actor with this one. Yeah, okay. No, not on that axis. Yeah, on this axis. Oh yeah, this is a good idea. I like this shit. It really does change the vibe of the entrance and shit. Yeah, see, that's why I just try shit for the sake of trying it. Yeah, I definitely do not have this project and this game under control. I'm just winging this shit in many ways, people. I'm just like figuring out shit every day, trying out ideas just for the sake of trying them. Yeah, that one works there, just like here, just like there on the water. Yeah, nice entrance. We could have like a bridge here, huh? Yeah, that is good thing to think about. Yeah, I may model the bridge tomorrow, I would say. Not, I don't think I'm doing any modeling today. No 3D modeling today. We're gonna leave that for tomorrow. Okay, let's keep going for this layout of this entrance and shit. Yeah, we said we were gonna make another one of this round green tree. So let me see this shit. Fuck. Yeah, I need another version of this material. This green is like way too saturated for the vibe of this map. So should I do that in Sprite? Should I do it here in Unreal? I think I'm gonna try to do it here in Unreal. Make a variation of this texture. Okay, let me see. Let me copy this one's shitty ass fucking names. Fuck, I'm a disaster. Yeah, gotta start fixing shit here. This is from a long while ago. These trees and these textures and this shitty naming and stuff. Okay, this one's gonna be desaturated. Yeah, I'm just gonna create a folder for that one. Are you copying the fucking textures, dude? Yeah, okay, there they are. Okay, let's try it with this one first. I would say, yeah. So if this may work, this may not work in Unreal. If it doesn't fucking work here, I'm gonna go to a sprite. Yeah, sometimes this kind of things, this kind of ideas work, sometimes they do not. Okay, 0.6. It could work, yeah. Yeah, 0.7. Yeah, and we could change also the hue of this. Oh, fuck, yeah. Oh, yeah. Good shit. Okay, saturation 0.8. Oh shit, yeah, this is a nice fucking tone. I like that hue of that kind of like yellowish green desaturated for a different version of this. Okay, so what the fuck did we do here? Saturation 0.8, 311 on the hue. I'm gonna try it here also. Saturation 0.8, hue 300. Yeah, like this hues and shit. Yeah, let's do it on this one also. Saturation 0.8 on this one, and hue 311. Let's try this shit. Where the fuck are these materials? Yeah, is this one of the simple ones? Yeah, this is just one of the simple ones. So where is this one going? To the roughness 0.8. When did I decide on the roughness 0.8 on this? Okay, anyways, fuck it. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Okay, so desaturated. Let's create. Okay, I'm gonna start renaming this shit. These are, I don't even know what the fuck was I doing when I was doing these textures, and I imported these textures. This texture shouldn't be fucking named text _1. That is a shitty fucking name. Okay, this should be text desaturated green 301. Yeah. Okay, how the fuck? Yeah, yeah, okay, let me see. So this 01, this is the thing is that they cannot be 02 and 03. These are not different trees. It still gotta be 01, 0.1 underscore or 0.1. I can't even fucking remember my own naming conventions, people. Holy shit. Oh fuck yeah, my brain is fucking mess. I do have some type of naming conventions sometimes. I forget sometimes. Yeah, tall tree 01. So how the fuck did I rename? Yeah, masked. Yeah, Yeah, round blue 3. Yeah, let me see what the fuck did I do with this round blue. You want? Oh, I named it with the names, with the numbers. Yeah. Okay, so let's do it with the numbers. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah. Okay, this one's gonna be text saturated green 301, and we'll name this one. This one's gonna be 02, I suppose. I didn't want to fucking do it with the numbers, but yeah, fuck it. Let's just keep going. Okay, rename this one 03, and let's make the materials for this one. This one's gonna be matte. Yeah. Okay, duplicate this one, duplicate this one. The fuck happened here, dude? Okay, yeah, it was loaded. Matte desaturated green 302. Okay, okay. So desaturated green 301. Let me get this name. Copy this one. Let's go here. Let's swap out the texture so I do not forget what I'm doing there. Okay, there it is. This one's gonna be this one, and this one's gonna be this one 03. Apply, and let's turn all of these ones into mask materials. Yeah, mask, alpha, opacity mask. Okay, there it is. Yeah, simple shit. I'm not a material Unreal Engine material whiz. I go with the most fucking basic materials. They work. They fucking work. Okay, this one. Opaque masked, alpha opacity mask, that one, and finally same shit here. Opaque masked. Okay, there it is. So let's make these new versions of these trees. So this is some wow, the fuck did I do here with these blueprints? Yeah, edit. Okay, let me browse to this asset. I'm gonna duplicate this one, and this one's gonna be desaturated. Those three, this is gonna be the new version of those, and these ones I'm assuming fuck yeah. Now okay, so I'm gonna do some new versions of these blueprints because I've got this. Yeah, these turn out to be very complex blueprints in how Unreal Engine ends up building them and then editing them and shit. Yeah, it's not as fun and as practical. So yeah, I'm gonna do a new version of this. Okay, round green tree. Let me see. Okay. Okay, so let's build a new one of these trees, I suppose. Or I have this one. Yeah, I do have this one. So I'm just gonna duplicate this one here. This one's gonna be desaturated. Fucking ass stupid name, right? Desaturated. That image actor. Let me see material on this one. Yeah. Override material none. Oh fuck, dude. Yeah, these are not practical to edit later. Yeah, the thing is that I do have the pieces. They are different pieces. See, these are different pieces on each mesh. Okay. So what the fuck is this, dude? Why aren't you like showing me the right material? Yeah, okay. This traded 301, I suppose. Yeah, okay, there it is. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Index 1, desaturated 3. Okay, yeah, okay, there it is. And this one, which is this one? Okay, that's the lower one. So I suppose this one should be the darker one, right? Yeah, so check out dot 3, which has different vibes for the place. Let me replace that one with this one. Replace selected actor with this one. Yeah, check out this. Yeah, so these trees, they look nice for other biomes I'm using on the game. They do not look nice for this biome. Like, they are out of place with the coloring, the hues of the place. But with this one, which I didn't even need to go to A-Sprite to change it, it goes with the vibe. Yeah, so let's do other versions of this. The fuck am I gonna do here? Oh shit, how are you? Thank you. Oh, thank you for letting me know. I by accident I had like clicked on the muting button on my interface. How are you, Fernwar Games and the Raiders? Thank you for raiding, people. Appreciate it. My name is NerdyPunkDev. I am working on a JRPG called Spaceman Memories. You can check out a bit of it there. Oh, the fuck happened there? Okay, this is not how the game looks, people. Yeah, that was a mistake. How are you? What were you working on today, Fernwar Games? Thank you. I'm gonna give you a shout out. So for my followers, people part of my community, go and give a follow to our new friend, Fernwar Games. What were you working on today? I'm assuming you're also a fellow game dev, right? Because of your screen name. Yeah. Okay, give you a shout out. Doing some asset modeling. Fuck yeah. There are some streams in night which I just do asset modeling. Yep, Unreal Engine also. Fuck yeah. This is really cool. Do you have a Steam page? Do you want to share anything about your current project? If you want to, just leave it on the chat. Just link it. I could check it out if you have a Steam page already. Or if you want to share some specific progress, you want me to check it out here on the stream, please let me know, my friend. Thank you. How long have you been working with Unreal Engine 5? For real? Yeah, for real. Go for it. Fuck yeah. Yeah, just link it up on the chat. And let me know if you want me to check it out also here on the screen. Yeah, so by the way, Raiders and Fernwar Games, thank you for coming. Appreciate it. My name is NerdyPunkDev. This is my game, Spaceman Memories. It's a 2.5D JRPG set in a fictional Japan about a spaceman that has to go on a journey to recover his memories. Yeah, so it's got puzzles, it's got turn-based battles and stuff. Okay, this is your game. Fuck yeah, let's check it out. Give me a sec, I'm gonna copy the link. Okay, so this is Fernwar Games game. Yeah, I can see you're the developer and publisher. The name is the game is named Where They Go. I'm assuming it's a horror game, right? Diamond Killer, love this energy. How are you, Diamond Killer? Thank you. Yeah, thank you for coming in the raid. Appreciate it. Fernwar Games says we have been working on Unreal Engine for over 4 years now. Oh shit, yeah, way longer than me. How many do you work on your... So Fernwar is a studio, I'm assuming, because you're talking in plural, right? Yeah, so people part of my community, if you're also new in this channel, dude, I can see some very complex shit happening here on your game, and also some very scary shit happening on your game. Oh fuck, you're really like using the engine, like really using it and like juicing, like juice, like pumping up the use of Unreal Engine and shit. Good stuff. Oh fuck, this is scary, dude. Yeah, congratulations. Yeah, Diamond Killer says, I'm good, how are you? I'm good also, my friend. Just coming back from a small break that I had from Twitch, like 6 days, because I was sick. So I'm just happy to be back. I've gotten like 2 raids today, so I'm very happy. What about you? How are you? What have you been working on? Do you also work with Fernor Games? Fernor says, yeah, it's just 2 of us for now. That link is to the demo. Fernor has followed. Thank you, appreciate it. I'm gonna give you a follow also. Shit, yeah, 4 years is a long time. It's been like 1.5 years for me with Unreal Engine. I am not a pro at all. Yeah, so this is the demo. I'm gonna check it out. How long ago did you release the demo and how has it been going? Have you been part of the Steam Next Fest? I'm sorry about asking so many questions, dude. I just get curious about other people's projects, their own processes. I know that you were on your stream, you want to go and have some rest, so just let me know. Just let me know when it's like I want to just go and chill after the stream. Just let me know, dude. You're really like using the engine in a very nice way, very artistic, stylized way. I'm gonna have to check out your demo. As much of as a pussy as I am with horror games, because I am one, but just because it's fellow Unreal Engine game dev, I really like to try this type of shit. Fernor Game says on Twitch, DK helps spread the gospel. Diamond Killer, fuck yeah. Yeah, good friends then. Diamond Killer says, I'm just a streamer that met them at a convention and have followed them around since like a stray that they fed. Oh, fuck. Yeah, those are really cool stories. Yeah, the internet conventions, big nerds, big geeks, meeting people throughout the way. That is really cool, dude. Fernor says, the demo was released about a year ago. We are deep into the full game dev now. Hoping to release it late next year. Yeah, have you been part of the Steam Next Fest already, or are you like aiming just before the releasing of the game? How are wishlists going? I hope it's going well. I know how fucking hard getting wishlist on Steam is. I totally know, dude. And I hope that it's going well. Diamond Killer says, you have to stream it if you play it. We want to see you jump. Okay, dude. I've been thinking about taking breaks on the weekends because I was feeling a bit burned out from doing live streaming 7 days a week. But I've also been thinking about sometimes doing some gameplay streaming on the Saturdays. So I'm gonna let you guys know which day I'm gonna try the game on the stream then. Yeah, I'm gonna set up a date and let you guys know. Fernor Game says on Twitch, I love the look of your game. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Yeah, I'm a solo dev. It's been a fucking crazy journey, dude. Switched up engines between development and been learning Unreal Engine from scratch, dude. I didn't know shit about this engine 1.5 years ago, and it's been a fun process nonetheless. Fernor says we will do Next Fest next year. Yeah, it seems like the best way of doing it is just before releasing. Yeah, that's the smart way of doing it. Fernor Game says we started in Unity, then converted to Unreal Engine 5. Welcome to the club of people that started in Unity and then converted to Unreal Engine 5. Why was your personal reason? Was it also because of the shit show, the Unity shit show, or was other technical reason? For me, it was that one, dude. When Unity was doing stupid shit, they have like got rid of the stupid people, right? The stupid corporate people they were having, and I'm happy about it. Fucking love Unity. I fucking love the Unity community. But it just made me overwhelmed, dude. Yeah. Diamond Killer says, I highly recommend streaming games. It breaks up the monotony of doing dev stuff all the time, and gaming allows you to connect with a broader audience. You are right, dude. I have been learning that throughout the way of live streaming on Twitch, dude, because I was feeling a bit of burnout of doing game dev stuff 7 days a week, every fucking night, 3 to 4 to 5 hours and stuff. And I was like, dude, I wanna like chill down and just play sometimes. And I started doing some gameplay on Saturdays. and I gotta get back to it. And I'm gonna try the game one of these days, and I'll let you guys know. Yeah, thank you for the advice, and it's very much true. If you're a dev streamer, take a break sometimes. It's not gonna hurt you. It's not gonna hurt your audience. It's not gonna hurt your community, and it's good for your mental health. Yeah, Fernor says on Twitch, we were looking at the technology. We thought it would help our pipeline, so we actually switched before the shit show. Oh, fuck. You must have felt really good, right? Yeah, so I ended up deciding on Unreal because of reasons alike. Not exactly that. I wasn't liking the corporate vibe, but I was thinking, dude, if you are fucking up things in the corporate side of the engine, you're not gonna take care of the technical side of the engine. I'm glad that they are now taking care of the technical side of Unity, but they were like having other agendas and the company and stuff, and that was like, what the fuck is gonna happen in the future with the engine? Is this like a future-proof engine and shit? Yeah, so it makes sense to. Yeah, I know how many fucking people say Unreal Engine is shit. All of Unreal Engine games are unoptimized. They are not, dude. You gotta learn how to use the engine, how to harness the engine. Yes, a lot of studios abuse the engine with photorealistic, unoptimized graphics, but the engine is king. I would say currently best engine, and it's not because I'm a fanboy. This is not a biased opinion. It's just that it's the most powerful one. It's just the truth. Yeah, Unreal Engine is the most powerful one currently in the market. Diamond Killer says, I make Fernor play games with me. Yeah, you should. You should. Yeah, it's good to take a break sometime. Yeah, so I'm working on some trees here, people, some forest and stuff. So I'm trying to build some blueprints with these new trees because those others weren't going with the vibe of the place. Fernor says on Twitch, we just started streaming, trying to get in the rhythm. Yeah, I know, dude, it's not easy. Live streaming, I tried to get in the rhythm like 5 times until I started to get momentum, which was this year. I started on January. It's been like 4 months for me, and oh shit, dude, it's a hard process, right? Yeah, it's a hard process. Okay, let me go into modeling. Yeah, like last year I was trying it, dude, and I would never be able to make it work. Yeah, so I totally get what you're saying, and it's not easy. I failed many times until I've gotten this type of momentum. Bernard says our demo has some performance issues, but we're constantly improving it. Just like my game, dude. Just like whichever game you're gonna be making on Game Maker Studio, Godot, Unity, Unreal Engine, whichever fucking game or whichever fucking engine you're gonna be using, you are gonna have performance issues and bugs and shit. It's just that I've seen that many of the people that don't even know how to make games or have tried to learn an engine just go shitting on engines like Unity shit, and yeah, all of Unity games are shit. They are all like bad games and stuff. It has filled Steam marketplace with shit, or Unreal Engine is unoptimized and shit. Yeah, and most of these people aren't even making games. So there's a lot of hate that doesn't even make sense towards many tools and engines. Bernard says there are definitely things to improve the quality and performance. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, Bernard says that ID tech is crazy though. Yeah. Bernard says everyone just wants to cheer for a team. Yes, dude, and people get so fucking passionate like it's a religion, dude. And some people just hate all of them. They're just like Unity shit, Game Maker Studio shit. One is for shitty programmers, one is unoptimized, one is for stupid people, one is for woke people, one is for right-wing people, one is for. I'm like, dude, these are just fucking tools. Chill the fuck down. Learn to make a fucking game and use whichever engine you want to use. At the end of the day, you're gonna encounter bugs, you're gonna encounter performance issues in all of them. Yeah, there's no perfect engine, dude. perfect engine, perfect programming language and stuff. Yeah, people just take teams just for the sake of, yeah, repeating other people's opinions. Yeah, I know, dude. I know there are unoptimized games with Unreal Engine, as they are with Game Maker Studio or Godot. Yeah, it's you gotta like learn to manage the tool, and it's not perfect. It's not just because it has all of this lighting and all of these materials and photorealistic shit, it means that you should be using it for every game. You shouldn't. Yeah, the engine is also for animation, for movies and shit. And you don't necessarily have to use all of the tools. IGS Ghost, how are you? Thank you for the comment. What's up? Thank you. These are really, really nice emojis. Where did you get these ones? Those are really cute. Yeah, do you also make games, by the way? IGS Ghost? I like your screen name also. Is this your avatar? IGS Ghost? Etsy. Oh, you got it on Etsy. That's really cool. Are you an artist? Because you use Etsy, I'm assuming. Okay, let's turn this one into its own blueprint, I would say. Now, let's do it of 6. Yeah. I'm just gonna make this one very simple. I could try to go crazy with like the duplicating of forests and shit. Okay, let me see if I can find one of those ones. Yeah, where are the blue trees? Yeah, I've got a forest here for this one. I'm assuming. Where is that forest? Yeah. Yeah, let me find that blueprint. I don't even know where that is. I just go says on Twitch. Yes, I do. I've been using Unreal Engine for about 8 years now. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, dude. So, Further Games, it's more than doubles me in duration of using Unreal Engine, and you double Further Games and using Unreal Engine. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Appreciate it. That is so nice. 8 years. Oh, fuck. As a solo dev on a studio, in which way? Yeah, tell me everything. Ferdinand says, I'm going to get some sleep. I'll leave you on top, though. Catch you later. Thank you, my friend. I'll catch you later. Also, I'm gonna play your game. I promise, dude. I'm not like just being nice for being nice because we're on Twitch and shit. I'm gonna play your game on one of my streams, and I'll let you know. Thank you for the raid today, my friend. Have a good night. Appreciate it. IGS Ghost, what do you do with Unreal Engine? Tell me everything. And why have you been so long using it for 8 years? I just say it in a good way. Yeah, like, what have you been using it for, and why do you love it so much? Because I fucking love it, and I would really like to get to the point of telling people I've been using Unreal Engine for 8 years now, and I'm not close to that. Ferdinand says on Twitch, yeah, let me know. Thanks to you, my friend. Have a good night. Okay, this one I'm just gonna do, not gonna do the BP tall for. Nah, yeah, I'm gonna do the blueprint in this way. Yeah, convert selection to blueprint. Yeah, so this one's gonna be BP overworld. No, should go to the folder. Yeah, let's do this one. Yeah, desaturated. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have the forest around here. Okay, we're gonna make it a bit bigger, like of 10 of these ones, and that's gonna be the blueprint. Yeah, very fucking disorganized. Like, IGS Ghost must be like, oh fuck, this motherfucker is like using blueprints in the wrong way. Bad practices. I'm very sorry, IGS Ghost, if I'm doing bad practices for you, like 8 years of experience in the Unreal Engine. Yeah. Okay, let's turn this one into the blueprint, convert selection to blueprint class. This one's gonna be BP round 3, desaturated round 301 forest. Okay, It says heavy caster. Yeah, I'm a heavy caster, dude. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, if you want to like learn a lot of bad practices with Unreal Engine from someone that is not a good programmer, keep watching this channel, people. I just go said, so I wanted to make a hunting game, always have, and Unreal was a no-brainer. I love Unreal Engine games growing up. Now I never had done anything in programming when I started. I use old actors and of class casting is not bad. No, I know, dude, I know. It's just that it has gotten a bad rep. And even Epic has been doing videos telling people it's not that much of a bad practice, people. Yeah, people just start regurgitating and repeating some opinion they saw on the internet. I have seen, dude, how people how passionate they get with the casting shit. They're like, don't do casting. That shit is like fucking Satan. Yeah. Yeah, I just go say sometimes casting is a must. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the ad to end. I'm gonna wait for the ad to end. Yeah, sometimes it is, and sometimes it is not, and I will still use it just for like practical, logical reasons. Yeah, nah. We're gonna have those trees there. Yeah, so we're gonna do this layer of these two, these ones. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me fucking move it, dude. Okay, there it is. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I'm getting back to chat, people. Give me a sec. I'm gonna have that forester. We're gonna have a bridge between these paths. That is a nice place. Okay, ad break ended. I'm back to chat. Okay, Genki says bad programmer, good game dev. I don't want to be that type of person to say I'm a good game dev, dude. People will decide when I release my game if I am a good game dev or I'm not a good game dev. Yeah, so that's gonna be for people to decide. But I'm a game dev that enjoys the process of making games, so I'm happy with that. Genki says casting isn't horrible, just purist. It's unavoidable. Dude, people get so fucking passionate about casting. Yeah, I just go saying sometimes casting is a must. Even when it's not a must, dude, I use it. I like overuse it, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I could be like using interfaces in many places and I don't use them. Because I'm like that type of person, going to the most basic, hard coding way of doing things. Because it's hard for me sometimes to think in an abstract way as a programmer and stuff. But yeah, I do overuse casting. Yeah, that is very much true. Gex says you are one. Look at what you've made. But people haven't played this game, dude. It may look nice, but people will have to decide if this is fun. Yeah, many games look nice. That doesn't necessarily mean they are fun. And that's for people to decide. I just go says, so in my case, I just made a trapping system for my hunting game. Now there's a cast in it. I had to do it if I use all actors of class it run 50 times. Yeah, I know that node. Yeah. Also, you say, if I run an get actor of class, it would choose a random, not what I wanted. So I had to cast the actor and store it in a variable to make it work. Yeah. No. Yes, totally, dude. And that seems like in one of the cases in which you should use casting, right? Because it's a good way of doing. But even if sometimes, dude, even if I do not have 50 fucking like instances of the same object, actor, or stuff, I still do the casting, man. Yeah, people may hate me. Oh fuck. Yeah, I know what's happening here. Yeah, so all of these ones should be static. Yeah, so that's why they weren't appearing, people, on the gameplay. Yeah, the blueprint gets broken there. Yeah, so IGS Ghost, do you have a Steam page for your game or anything? If you want to share it on the chat, please let me know. Drop the link. Have you been using Unreal Engine just by yourself as a solo dev for 8 years already, or also with friends and stuff, like in the studio? Okay, let me get the vibe of the place of the forest and the blocking of them. Oh, the fuck is that, dude? When the fuck does this fucking mesh appear here? I don't know where this came from, but I'm gonna delete it. But yeah, this does the trick. Finally, I can just see the middle and of the entrance of the town. I cannot see the whole town. The forest does the heavy lifting of covering the town, so it can be a mysterious place to go, right? Yeah, so see, we cannot see the town until we get into the town and we can see how nice the town is. Yeah, so I would like to keep it as a secret, at least for the people that do not watch me on live streams making this game, which are not a lot. So I'm not gonna I don't worry about that, about spoiling some stuff. If I was like having like 100,000 people watching on Twitch, I would not be doing this game in public because I would be already spoiling a lot of things. Okay, let me see. Yeah, this grass shouldn't be here. Yeah, I was like just like watching it right now. I was like, what the fuck are you doing there, grass? Okay, let me move this tree a bit to the back also. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, the forests do the trick. Should I have some fences there? Yeah, I think we should have a couple of these ones. Yeah, we're gonna be able to go to some of those places. Yeah, on the top. Yeah, we're gonna do something here, something mysterious, some housing shit, some small town. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. But we're gonna leave some of these steps there. I suppose in a symmetrical way. Yeah, like in the same place on both sides. Okay, let me delete this one. Let's do this one. Yeah, this is not a bad idea. It's not a stupid idea. Yeah, so we are able to get to the top, and now I have to figure out what am I gonna do here. Yeah, let me see the references. Yeah, let's go into the canvas. Okay. Yeah. I'm getting back to chat, people. Give me a sec. I'm getting back to chat. Okay. Big message. Gang says you can get away with it, nerdy, with casting. Yeah, you can get away with casting in many ways. IGS Ghost says on Twitch. Yeah, so I own Invisible Ghost Studios LLC. I am the lead dev and pretty much the only dev. Welcome to the club of being the lead dev and pretty much the only dev of your own studio. Totally get it. So also, I'll keep reading. I have just a guy that's helping with my hardcore game, so that's nice. I just started streaming my games. If you'll want to check out anything out, just look up Invisible Ghost Studios. I do graphics in After Effects. Okay, I'm gonna give you a follow then. You do graphics in After Effects. I do a little modeling and I texture with Substance Painter. In 8 years, I have learned probably a dozen software, including Unreal Engine, Laugh Out Loud. Yeah, so for me, it's been like 1.5 years with Unreal. But in like 8 years, I've also learned a good amount of fucking software, dude, of all type of graphic design, illustration, video editing, modeling. It's a non-stop endeavor, this shit, dude. Yeah, let me check out Invisible Ghost Studios. So this is do you stream on this channel, the one that you're chatting right now from, IGS Ghost? Do you stream on that one? And Invisible Ghost Studios, is that the one that I should Google? I could check it out here, dude. Or if you have a link, just let me know. If you have a link for your website or whichever game you're making. Okay, let me see. Invisible Ghost Studios LLC. Okay, I found you. Yeah, I found you on Okay, you've got a website, right? Yeah, I'm assuming it's this one. It's not working right now. Okay, so I think it's not working right now. But yeah, this is IGS Ghost. Oh, also on Twitch. Oh yeah, it's down. Yeah, don't worry. Totally get it, dude. Totally get it. It happens to me also. Okay, so I should just go to your Twitch channel then. Okay, give me a sec. Have you been live streaming recently? Open link, new tab. Okay, dude. Yeah, I could like check out a bit of what you've been working if you have VODs. Oh yeah, you've got VODs, right? Yeah, you live streamed 5 days ago. Yeah. Let me check it out, dude. Okay, so this is IGS Ghost on the chat. Let me check out the chat. So you also said, yeah, it's IGS Ghost on Twitch. Yeah, okay, let's check out what you were working on 5 days ago, dude. Yeah, so this is also a fellow Unreal Engine game dev people. I'm gonna do some. Yeah, I can see. Oh shit, dude, you're using all of the systems and shit. Yeah, what it? Oh. Is your game gonna be about survival? In which way? Yeah, dude. Yeah, good stuff, dude. I can see you're doing the same process as me, right? Yeah. Showing the processes. Dirty as it may be, as imperfect as it may be. Okay, the fuck happened, dude? That we lost the background music here. Okay, give me a sec, people. I'm gonna restart the background music. Because, yeah, I want to keep the chill vibes with the chill hop. Getting back to chat, my friend. We can keep seeing what our friend IGS Ghost is working on there. That is what I'm showing right now on the screen. Okay, where are you? Background music. Okay, there it is. I think we are back with that one. Okay, awesome. Okay, back to chat. IGS Ghost says, yeah, it's a horrorcore survival haunting game. It's in my About Me. Thanks a lot, bro. It's been a long process. I know, dude. I know it's been a long process. It's not easy, right? And props to you, dude. I hope everything goes well for you. Do you have a Steam page yet? Or not yet? You haven't opened the Steam page for your game. Yeah, man. Yeah, making games is a long process. People that do not make games and do not understand how making games is, they're like, what the fuck are you doing with your life, dude? Why the fuck are you taking years for this fucking game? And it's just like, dude, games take years. Nobody makes games in 6 months. You can make a game in 6 months, a simpler game and stuff, right? But yeah, if you want to go for like something polished, something that has heart in it, it's gonna take years, man. It's gonna take years. This is not for the, yeah, faint of heart. It's a long process. So props to you, IGS Ghost on Twitch. Appreciate it. I'm gonna go and I just followed you. I'm gonna go and check out your stream one of these days. Thank you for sharing your work. Okay, let me see the chat. Kek says this is Unreal Engine 5. Yeah, this is Unreal. IGS Ghost says, Niche, the link is in About Me. I'm doing this in 1 in 9 months. Yeah, dude, it's hard. It's hard making games and shit. Let me see. It's in About Me on Twitch. I always fucking forget where it's About Me on the oh yeah, I found the link. Okay, so this is IGS Ghost game on itch.io, the hunting game. I'm gonna link it, dude. Okay, so there it is. Thank you, dude. Thank you for sharing your work. That is really, really cool. Yeah, dude, it's hard. totally feel those words. Yeah, I totally feel the words that you're saying. It's hard, it's a long fucking process. I just go says, all this you see, you started in December. Yeah, thank you for looking at it, bro. Thanks to you for sharing, dude. Thank you, appreciate it. I hope everything goes well, dude. I totally get how hard this is. And I was saying this earlier, that sometimes you feel like what you're doing is shit and you just gotta keep going. Only Hans says, gonna go to sleep. Bye everyone. Thank you, Only Hans. Have a good night, my friend. Appreciate it. Gonna hit you up on WhatsApp so we can hang out with Grimeshan one of these days and shit. Thank you for coming. Thank you for the warm welcome after my break. I hope you still keep coming to the channel. We keep hanging out and stuff. Have a good night, you and Grimeshan, my friend. Bye bye. Okay, I don't know what I'm gonna do here, people, but yeah, I'm gonna have those steps there. I don't know what's gonna be around here. They're on the top, but we're gonna have something there. Okay, let me move this one a bit here to the right. Only Hand sending the love. Thank you, my friend. Bye bye. Have a good night to you and Grimeshine. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have something there. I don't know what the fuck we're gonna have there, but something is gonna be there. Let me duplicate this one. Yeah, some house, I don't know, some house, someone interesting to visit, or some battle. We'll figure it out. Some shrine, some dungeon entrance. I'll figure it out throughout the next few weeks. Okay, let me see. Let's have this one there. Yeah, okay. Very disorganized. I'm just blocking out things. You know the drill. If you're part of this community, this channel, you know I have just blocking out shit days, and then I start modeling stuff. Okay, Gek says, you making more NPCs? Yeah, dude, I am making more NPCs for the game, for fucking sure. Yeah, IGS says on Twitch, so is there a reason you use blueprints for your trees? Just curious. Yes, yeah, there's a reason. So like sometimes, yeah, so I use blueprints in different ways too. Yeah, like this one, I like to have blueprints for different reasons. Sometimes I use blueprints for like duplicating meshes, or like forest. I am not using the duplicating logic on this one, by the way. These are just like one blueprint, but I like to have the blueprint because I can use it in which I know that I could make a group of these meshes. The thing is that I would not have the ability to have that group here saved on the content browser, right, and use it on another mapping shit. So if they are a blueprint, I can just like place it in whichever other fucking place of the game that I want. So I already have that set up as a blueprint, and I can still have a bit of flexibility of editing whichever thing inside it. IGS says, so are they instance meshes? This one's no, but other ones yes. This one's I just did it in the dirty way, but I have other ones that are instance meshes. Like, let me show you some instance meshes. Like, oh yeah, the floor. These are instance meshes, dude. Yeah, so as you may see, that one, these are instance meshes. These floors, this one also, those are instance meshes. IGS says, well, the reason I ask is blueprints can be heavy and cost you on performance. If you made a level instance of it, then it's cheaper and you can have it on the content browser. A level instance, in which way? Could you like explain to me a bit more about that one? Yeah, I know that many of the things that I do, IGS, are not the most optimized way of doing things in Unreal. I think I get away with many of these things because I have space to spare in terms of performance and resources because of the low poly and low resolution textures that I'm using for this game. If I was using a bit of more realistic graphics and shit, I'm pretty sure I would be fucked with many of the practices that I do with Unreal Engine. But I can get away with many things because of the low poly and low resolution textures. So IGS says, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, I just want to help. No, I totally get it. No, that's why I'm asking you back. How would you do it with the level instance? Yeah, so that's what I was like sincerely asking you. Yeah, it wasn't in a charts way, in any way or anything. Yeah, could you like explain to me what you're talking about there? Like, how does this work? Genk says, did you check what I posted on Discord? No, I haven't seen the Discord in a good while. Yeah, yeah, like the last thing that you posted. Yeah, I checked it out earlier, dude. I checked out everyone's work. Pakaku was the last one, and I remember that I went from here and up, and I checked out everyone's work here on the Discord earlier. I think you must have not been seeing the screen at that point. Why are you asking? Because of the Unreal Engine stuff? Yeah, the video. Yeah, I checked the video with the water and the waterfall and stuff. It's on YouTube. Yeah, man, I checked it after Grimeshine's video. Yo, IGS, yeah, could you like explain to me a bit of it about what you're talking about? Okay, let's delete this one. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna have here, people. Yeah, IGS says, oh, so I would lay out my level and then would click on all the trees and then right click. Okay, let me read this again, because I get fucking lost. I have to like do a full stop. My brain is slow, so I'm gonna read it. So I would lay out my level and then would click on all the trees and right click and create level instance out of them. That will put it in the content browser and you can reuse it in any place you like. Huh. Yeah, I didn't know about this IGS Ghost. Let me try and do that shit, dude. Yeah, I did it in the other way, in the blueprint way. Sometimes I do turn different meshes into one mesh. Yeah, I merge them so it's just one instance, one call. It has all of the faces, the same amount of faces, but it's just one instance of the fucking object, right? But sometimes I do the blueprint and the instance meshes and stuff. But I didn't know about this level instance one. Let me try that one. Okay, so where do I have content? Okay, let me just try it with some random mesh. Let me go to overworld, buildings, run house. Nah, not this one. Let me find something random, dude. Okay, this one maybe. Yeah, let's try this one. Okay, so I'm gonna duplicate a couple of these ones as you were saying. Yeah. Okay, Genk says must have missed it. Yeah, you missed it, dude. I showed it just after Grimeshine's gameplay video. Yeah, you can check it out on the VOD. You can see that I'm not lying. Yeah, okay, so then you say that you select all of them, right? And right click and create level instance. Where would I find that one? IGS Ghost, create level instance. Yeah, level. Okay, create level instance. Okay, default. Okay. Oh yeah, I get what you're saying, dude. But the type of asset, it's a level, right? Yeah. Oh shit, yeah, dude, this is interesting. Okay, IGSGO says you can also create pack level actor that makes it a blueprint. Okay, so how does that one work? Yeah, I can see what's gonna happen now. Yeah, I'm gonna press cancel. I'm gonna read more about this one to see how it works. Thank you for this, dude. I'm gonna save that as a note. Yeah, so how do you do the other one? Pack level actor. Okay, let me see. Level. Ah, yeah, the one that it goes down there. Ah, no, it also creates. Yeah, and what's the difference between the two? Or what are like the, yeah, like the pros of one or the other, of a level instance or the packed level actor? Yeah, how does one or the other work? Yo, thank you, dude. I am gonna sit down, dude, to read on the documentation on these two things that you're showing me here, so I can understand why I'm doing it, because I have learned way too many shit in Unreal Engine that I don't know why I'm doing it, and then I end up like fucking things up. So I'm gonna go and sit down, read about it, and understand why I would do it. IGS says on Twitch, pack level actor is a blueprint, the other is a level instance, so it's a level. Ah, but okay, let me check out this. Yeah, where was this? Oh yeah, it's here. Okay, let me check out this. Yeah, so level pack level actor. Yeah, external actors. Okay. Okay, so let me try this one here. Overworld. Okay, I'm just gonna fucking save it here. So this one is test actor. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's go into our, yeah, I want to see what that does. Okay, it creates a level. Yeah, I can see that one. And it also, oh yeah, this does something I like, right? Like the other one that I've been doing, right? Gives me a blueprint with the meshes inside it and stuff. Yeah, but for example on this one, okay, so let me just try this. Can I select, or can I can see that I can just only select this one, but not the other ones, like rotate them or change the sizing and shit. Yeah, this is interesting, dude. I'm gonna read under the documentation on how does this work, why does it work in the way that it works, and where should I be using it. Thank you, IGS Ghost. Thank you. Yeah, it makes them one. I can see that. Yeah. Shit, yeah, dude. Yeah, thank you for enlightening me. Yeah, appreciate it. I'm gonna read more about this and see in which places I should be using this type of things. Oh fuck, I didn't save that material. No, I did save it. Yeah, I did save it. Okay, let me see. Okay, yeah, 3 hours already. IGSGO says we can get together in a VC one day if you want, and I can teach you some tips and tricks. Thank you, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna add you on Discord. Yeah, I'm gonna add you on Discord. I assume you have a Discord, right? I'm gonna find it on your channel in your About You section and stuff. Thank you, friend. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it, IGS Ghost. Yeah, good shit, dude. Thank you for the advice. I'm gonna take your offer, dude, and we should like hop on a call one of these days, like on Discord, and get some tips and tricks from you. I'm gonna go now, people, to the Raid browser, and let's see who's live streaming today, making some games. Let's see if we can find someone new. Or who could we find? Okay, yeah, we're gonna go and raid Brightside Movement. It's a guy that I already know, but he's starting his live stream right now. And yeah, let's go and support. Also, fellow Unreal Engine dev. Yeah. Okay, Brightside Movement. Let me see. Okay, so here it is for the people seeing on Twitch. Fellow game dev, Unreal Engine, Brightside Movement. I'm gonna do right. Let me read the comments. Gangsters look good for setting up variations of levels for later parts in the game. Yeah. I just go says, yep, I am. I just goes everywhere. Thank you, dude. Yeah, see ya, people. See ya. Have a good night or good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Coming back tomorrow. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the follows, being here, the conversations, the advice. Thank you, people. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hope to come back tomorrow and we can keep hanging out and working on the game. So starting a raid to Brightside Movement right now. So if we want to stay, we can hang out there a bit. And this guy's also cooking good shit. Yeah. Guys also cooking good shit with Unreal. So raid starting now. Have a good night, people.